Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Persona 5 Strikers. Hey you, that one lurker over there? Yeah, I'm talking to you. The one with the human features and characteristics? That's how you know I'm talking to you specifically. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thanks for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? Oh, hang on, I gotta adjust my screen. There we go! Let's see, over on Twitch, Queen Katie says, howdy! Don't forget to talk to... Oh, wait, hang on, with that.
After all the time here, I still don't know why you don't eat fun to pass an age. Also wish me luck for my math final and doing a study so I don't fail. Woo, Logan rate beaming, BTW 30 months is crazy.
30 months, and thank you, Weedle, so much for re-upping yourself with your Prime sub. Thank you. And what do you mean you don't know why I don't? I have eaten Fun Dip on stream for you. Multiple times, Weedle. But good luck on your studying, and I hope that everything goes well with your final exam. Wait, final? It's like back to school. Are you finishing up like a summer semester? But I hope it goes well, Weedle. Thank you so much for re-upping this up. Thank you. Study well, my friend. Quickita says howdy. Don't forget to talk to Ryuji first. Yes, I think if I remember correctly, we saved looking at Ryuji, so that was gonna be the reminder. But thank you, Quick Katie. Oak says het longa lurk troubleshooting computer issues right now. I'm sorry. I've just been thinking about that. I've got like a month and a half. I need to get Clam to sit down with me and make sure that the stuff that I need to order, and you said a bunch of good stuff in DMs. Oh, I need to get my upgrade done so I can, oh crap, the thing is starting over. I should have pressed a button to continue. Doc! Oh my gosh, Doc, it's been a while since we've seen you. How are you? Saying Schmersona Schmikers. How are you, Doc? I've missed you. Bubbo says, yo, Logan had some good pizza. Ooh, nice. I just had a hamburger and junk food today. My work had like an employee barbecue thing. And so I took hamburgers and a hamburger and lots of junk food. Had some like zucchini bread, a donut, a couple of chocolate chip cookies. So probably the least healthy dinner I've had in a while. But it was nice. How are all of you? Queen Katie, Oak, Doc, and Bumbo. Let me take a look over at YouTube. Let's see, we got first person there is Frulzy saying new emote. That's right, is because the 2 gifted subs you gave a couple of streams ago, Frulzy. How are you? I meant to comment. I saw that you made a comment on last stream. I meant to reply to it because you said you missed it, and I was gonna say like, I'll see you next time. I'll still try to remember to do that. But good to see you, Frulzy. Jack says hello, everyone. This is a good reminder. Let me see if I can fix this right now. Hang on, and let's see. Darn it, I was gonna see if it'll let me upgrade your moderator status, but it just says to remove it. I guess I could remove it and give you the full mod status. I can't believe I've forgotten to do that still. I don't want to risk like having negative consequences if I do remove you. But how are you, Jax? Dermo says hi. Hey Dermo, how are you? Insert says hello everyone. Are we ready to Persona to R5 to his strike? I'm ready. I'm so ready. Meta Wolf says hello everyone. How is everybody? I'm already behind in both chats. Let's load up the game though. Otherwise the thing will probably loop back around. I'll keep saying hi to everybody here. Bumbo says, what happened to Airplane Logan? Why the Disney Channel Logan joking at 5? Oh, was I you mean like for the announcements at the beginning? Am I as like the tone of my voice changed? I'm sorry, Bumbo. Cypher says, oh, Cypher, how are you doing? Says, had an interesting day to say the least. got off school because someone called a bomb threat. Wait, hang on, is that right? Yeah, called a bomb threat, so that's fun. Anyways, I'm going to bed. Good luck with stream, Logan. I hope things go. I feel like Cyber, every time you talk about school, there's like bombs and weapons and suspensions. I hope you're doing all right. And thank you for popping in. Let's see. There's where Weedle re-up the sub. Thank you again, Weedle. Doc says, whoa. Bumbo says, different mic? Do I sound like... Do I sound significantly different? I did have to like adjust my audio settings a while back because they were all messed up and stuff. Do I sound different, Bumbo?
Awesome.
Weedle says, peak jump scare. Said, no, my school year is year-round. Class are only 5 to 10 weeks long. So yeah, and Bubba says, it's just me, or does Logan sound different?
Awesome.
I need to know. This is important. Do I sound different? I feel like everything should still be the same.
Let's go.
Am I coming down with a cold and I don't realize it? Here's Ryuji. Before we talk to him, I see Haru and Makoto. Oh, and Yusuke and Futaba. Let's talk to everybody before Ryuji, because I don't know if Ryuji, if that'll like fast forward or progress in the story to like get into the road trip. So let's talk to everybody here first. There we go. Froze for a second there. Hey, Yusuke.
Very well.
Isn't this supposed to be a long excursion, though? I'd better stock up as best I can.
That sounds awesome.
I'm disappointed he's not looking at lobsters.
Very
Anything
well.
else? Okay, so that's all. Futaba. Listen, Inari, you only get 500 yen for snacks for now, okay?
Impossible.
But, what? But rock salt's not a snack, yes?
This is doing good too, like lick rock salt. Haru.
Hey!
We may have to focus our efforts on the case, but I'm still excited for our trip. I'm extra glad I asked for some time off at the company now that all this has come together. Giggle. I hope we all have a great time. I'm just glad that Haru still has a sunny disposition after everything she's been through this past year. Driving something as big as an RV is in the first for me. I admit I'm a bit nervous. But I'm still looking forward to it. I've wanted to go on a long road trip for some time now. Don't worry, I won't gun it like with Johanna. And now we can talk to An and then Ryuji. An?
Hey!
I have a feeling life is going to get a lot rougher for Alice in a bunch of ways. But I know there are people out there who have looked up to her well before she started all of this and lost her way. Those people are going to be so pumped when she makes her comeback. That's why I hope she doesn't just give up on her dreams. You're so kind. Sounds freedom. You keep at it too, An. Yeah, I really got to up my game too. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get all sappy right before we leave and everything. I'm really pumped to get down. I can't talk tonight. To take this trip with everyone, we better make the most of it, right? I'm gonna read some more in the chat. I'm still like wondering if Bumble's right and if my voice sounds weird. Let's see. Oak says, Doc! Oh, we got Beep! Beep53 says, hello, Logan in chat. How are you? Doc says, who's this Doc guy? Sounds lame. I don't know. I think you're pretty awesome, Doc. Weedle says, hello there, Beep. Doc said, I've actually been sick lately, so a lot of staying home, getting better, so now I get to watch this random guy play some Persona game. I hope he does well, Doc. I hope he does well. I don't know if he's gonna do very well at this game. He's not good at it, but he enjoys hanging out with all of you. Let me take a look over at YouTube. Hang on, I gotta scroll up a little bit. YouTube was scrolling without me. Let's see. Jack says, my body must not be reacting well to my sleep schedule because I'm tired in all caps. I'll be in bed by 10 o'clock anyway, so I want to talk here while I can. Well, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, Jax. I did not sleep well last night, like at all. But I hope that you're able to get the rest that you need, Jax. Dermot said, not tired, but I'm quite under the weather myself. Cozied up the blanket right now. Huh?
I'd say maybe it sounds a little different. Like there's a gate slightly too strong or a S slightly too strong, but it's very subtle and I'm not sure.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, thank you for the 10 bits of the baba.
From the lurking lands, but you sound fine to me.
Vero! Hi from the lurking lands! Vero! I hope your packing is going well. I don't know if you guys saw on Discord, Vero is moving to a new place in the morning and is having to pack. Vero, I hope that the place you're moving to is closer. If you move to Utah, we can play Transformers. Vero. I'm just putting that out there as an option. But thank you, Oak and Vero, for the 10 bits. Oak, I don't think none of the settings are different. Like on the microphone anyway, I changed some game settings. Maybe the game is like louder compared to me. I don't know, my nose does feel a little gunky right now. I don't think I'm getting sick, but it just feels mucusy. Maybe it's because I drank some juice before stream or something. Maybe that does it to me. I hope that's all it is. But thank you both for the 10 bits. Thank you. And Dermo, I hope you get feeling better and hope that you are all cozied up in that blanket. I hope it's a fun and festive blanket. Jack says, hope you feel better soon, Dermo. And Dermo says, to become a mod, you must first reject being a mod. Jack says, indeed, I'm something of a Persona user myself. Says, try what you must, Mr. Logan. We must moderate this chat at best for our abilities. Okay, so Jax, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try this. This is going to be an experiment. I'm going to remove you as a standard mod. Okay, I'm going to do that right now. And now I'm going to try and add you as a managing mod so that you can do slow mode when necessary. Let me know if that worked. Frosy said, you sound like your voice is on the same layer as the game. I'm not exactly sure how to put it into words. Huh. Well. Okay. Sorry I sound unusual. But thank you. Okay, let's talk to Ryuji. I'll be back to chat soon. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. Oh crap, somebody redeemed the schedule command, and I think I forgot to update the schedule command. I mean, it's the same schedule as last week. I forgot. I feel like I only forget maybe 1 out of every 5 times. 80% getting things right is probably okay, I think. Okay. Ta-da! I brought a whole bunch of games, so let's play some while we all have the time for it. What?
I'm moving 10 minutes closer towards the south so it doesn't do much when y'all are on the west side for me. I never realized movings can be hectic to people because my move is pretty lax.
Well, I mean, it's not too late to just keep going in any direction. You'll eventually get to the top if you go far enough. But thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, and I hope the move goes well. We should talk to Ryuji finally. Is there anybody else on the map that we still need that we can talk to here? Okay, let's talk to Ryuji.
Awesome.
Wait. We gotta talk to him before we talk to Sojiro. Ryuji!
Yo!
Hey, been waiting for you. Up to grab some ramen right now. It'll be, you know where. Let's celebrate for getting the band back together and setting off on this big trip. I love that this is the first time Ryuji has ever been settled. You know where. Yes, us, the Fan of Thieves, are going to you know where. It's a secret. Let's go.
We did it!
What are we waiting for then? Hey. You're gonna go right now? Our NPCs are literally having a conversation with each other, Ryuji. I think you're a little obsessed. Had a problem? Hey, if you're not doing anything, you should come with. I don't know if I want all the calories.
Yeah,
well, I guess I'll come along since Logan is there. All right, the Shujin trio is off. Yay. Have we been to this ramen place before? I feel like we've been to a ramen place. Dang, this crap's the bomb!
Now that's what I'm talking about!
No, not that. This is what I'm talking about, dude. No ramen, no life. Your treat, right? You seem happy. Brings me back. Yeah, your treat, right? Your treat.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's on me for sure.
Yeah.
You really love ramen that much? I do. I would marry it. I would make sweet, passionate love to this ramen and have ramen babies. If they look like me, but just with ramen hair, I would do that. I would do it right now. If society didn't judge me. And I'm really close to not caring how much society judges me. Well, it is good though. Right, I could eat this forever. Man, eating this reminds me of the original Fan of Thieves, back when it was just us 3. Yeah, just us 3. Certainly not Morgana with us. Just us, nobody else.
Hey.
You mean us 4? I was there too, you know. Ah, there we go. Morgana gets it. I remember you ate too much and ended up feeling like crap. You were the same way. Oh, and now Sophie's here.
Hey.
Hey, show me the ramen. Okay.
Whoa.
Hey, here's what happened. I'm gonna read the chat. Oh, so this is what ramen is. I'm gonna read some chat. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I was getting caught up, but I got excited because Sophie is here. She's experiencing her first ramen. I really like the tone of the color in her eyes. feels very digital. Let's see, Doc says. I read that. Bubba says he sounds very happy, though. Beep with an emote. And Doc did the schedule. I'm sorry, I forgot to update the schedule. Bumbo says, I wasn't here yesterday, so it could have just been me missing an announcement. I mean, I tried to fix the audio settings, but they were all in-game settings. I didn't really touch the microphone at all, Bumbo, so I'm not sure what it is. Doc says, do you improv all the pre-stream announcements? You always seem to have something silly to say. Do you just keep a big list of ideas in your head? I'll answer that question in a moment, huh?
Is Sophia strictly front camera locked? She can't see from the back camera? Is it something where the screen equals her face?
You see, I was actually assuming that,
Her eyes are almost as blue as yours.
Almost. Again, I think part of it is the lighting in here. In real life, they're more of like a turquoise or a cobalt blue. But thank you both for the 10 bits and everything. Okay, so I was actually expecting, because if I was doing, I'd do the rear-facing camera, because then I'd at least be able to, like, on the front screen, maybe see how it's framed. But no, maybe it's just the front-facing camera, which is the worst camera. Face always looks all weird in the front-facing camera. Oh, it looks like, did Vero update the schedule command, or did Crystal do it? I see there's a pin message with the schedule command from Streamlabs, so I think Crystal posted it, or pinned it. But thank you very much, I appreciate it, and thank you, Vero. And Oak for the 10 bits each. Thank you. And I will read some more in the chat. Bubba says, or rather, Doc says, was asking about improv in the announcements. Basically what it is, like, right before I start, I'm like, what should I say? I should, like, write jokes beforehand. But no, I'm just kind of making them up last minute. They're not all that great, but I hope you guys enjoy. It's just a silly little nothing. Beep says, scary. Quick said, I was going to say, I'm slightly straining a little to hear Logan over the game music. Let me try, actually, I don't want to mess things up. Once we get out of this cutscene, I'll bring up a menu and I'll try and bring the in-game music down a little bit. Deal? Maybe when I boosted the music a bit too high. We shall see. But thank you very much. Over on YouTube, Frilsey says, I read that. Derma says, worst thing that happened in my school is poison control being called because someone snorted a lab chemical? Some inert metal? They were fine? I'm glad they were fine. I mean, I'd say, like, the worst stuff that happened in my school, but they're actually, like, legit bad things, and so I probably shouldn't try to make light of them. Frulzy says, oh, hang on, it just scrolled without me. So I gotta scroll up. Crap, I gotta scroll up a whole bunch. Frulzy said, might just be my headphones, though. Dermo says, no, the volume is a tad low. On the microphone is low. Test. Okay, maybe I'm gonna bring the in-game music down in just a little bit. I gotta wait until we get out of this scene, though. I'm sorry. Jack said, I say Logan sounds good. And there, Crystal with some copy-pastes. Thank you very much, Crystal. Okay, let's get in the game so we can get through this cutscene. I'll try and adjust my volume in a little bit, okay? Oh, so this is what ramen is. Looks good, right? Too bad you can't try it. Can we take ramen into the metaverse and, like, give her some? They got extra large ones, too. You won't believe how much stuff they put in. I want to see... Oh, she just wants to see everything. Huh? I want to see some extra large ramen. That's right, Ryuji. Send me pics of your large ramen. Show her, Ryuji. If a girl asks, it's okay.
For real?
For real? No way! I just had a bowl!
So that's the story.
You said you could eat it forever. Do it for Sophia! Way to put me on the spot.
Awesome!
Fine, challenge accepted! But I'm taking you guys with me. Hey, boss! We'll take 3 extra large bowls over here. Oh, 3. What? Seriously? Oh, those are big.
Oh no.
At least the music is kind of gone now. So yeah, when we get out of this, I'll adjust the volume. I can't! No more! Gonna puke. I'm like that girl with the tan in that new 100-line game that we're also streaming on the other days. My stomach feels like it's about to burst.
Good grief.
Are you guys done with your shenanigans? That was nothing. You see that, Sophia? I'm down for one. You see that, Sophia? We did this for you.
Whoa.
Thank you. I learned a lot from that. That good to hear. I need to lie down. You think they have any hammocks here? You enjoyed ramen to the full extent with On and Ryuji. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, almost leveled up. Oof, definitely gained weight after that. Oh man, easy on the road or else it's all coming back up. Okay, now we're gonna try and fix the audio a little bit here, okay?
Hi.
Oh, she said hi that time. Last time we loaded this, she said boop. Hang on, config, sound setting, and
Bigum.
take it down 2 notches. Is that better? I don't want it so low that you guys can't hear it. But let me know if that sounds a little bit better. Especially before we go talk to Sojiro, because I'm guessing that's
I should write something.
Advance to the next... Oh, wrong button.
I'll just add this.
It's probably going to advance us to the next area. So I'll read a couple comments, and if anybody can let me know if this sounds any better. Maybe a little less, like, muffled or on the same level as the music or however we are referring to it. Vera said, oh my gosh, hi, Doc. I'm rocking that PFP hard. Oh, yeah, Doc, did you see? It's the,
That sounds awesome.
Zenkichi. I'm getting better about remembering his name. Zenkichi is what we gotta call him now, right? Beep says, motor mouth. He got one of them overclock type
awesome.
brain. Doc says, hi. Bubba says, okay, you do sound kind of different. Doc says, so is this just Persona 5 Road Trip? What's the gimmick in this one? Okay, so Doc, this game is, it's not a turn-based RPG. It's a, what was it called? Dynasty Warrior style hack and slash. So, but yeah, we are just going on a road trip with our friends. And instead of palaces, they're jails. There's some other like superficial differences like that apparently. But yeah, we're just gonna be doing the same Fan of Thieves stuff.
So
but
you
instead of
know.
turn-based battle, we just hack and slash, which I am not good at though.
That sounds awesome.
Okay, I looked at the bottom of the chat. Oh, I bet I know what's wrong. I think I know what's wrong. Hang on. I have an idea. It's gonna take me just a really quick minute. I think I know what happened. Give me just a quick moment here. There. Is that better? That should be better, I think. I just realized what it is. I forgot I had used this one program that every time because I was doing some audio editing stuff, and every time I use it, it like pulls my volume down.
Let's go.
So that should be better. So in that case, I'm going to put the background music back up to where it was, because that should have been good. So do I sound better now, everybody? Thank you guys for letting me know. Otherwise, I would have gotten the whole stream with you struggling to hear me. Oh, wait, yeah. So are we good? Are we good now? Thank you guys for the heads up. I'm going to read some more on YouTube chat. Let's see. Dermo says, there we go. Yeah, Dermo says, I feel like rule 1 of the indoctrination handbook is to not refer to it as a cult. Because Crystal said join the cult. Crystal says, yippee, I didn't, wait, how long have Crystal and Jax says join the cult? How long have you guys had that message saying join the cult with the link tree? Jax says, it's beautiful to see the cult catching on to the official link tree. Chris says, nah, let's go call it a cult. Dermo says, we're going to have that same schedule for a long, long time. Okay, that depends. I've been thinking about this, and I want to get you guys' opinion.
So you know.
I've been debating picking one of the days during the week. I don't know if it would be a Persona 5 Strikers Day or a 100-line day, but picking one random day to periodically swap out and put in a smaller game, so that we won't have the same thing that happened before of 6 months straight of just the same 2 games.
That sounds awesome.
It would break up the schedule a bit. It might be a bit more confusing, but would you guys be interested in that? All right, let's talk to Sojiro.
Hey.
About to roll out. Yeah, see you later. Oh, kiss him goodbye. Kiss him goodbye.
Yo.
All right, well, here, take this with you. Hope it does you some good on the road trip. Make sure you make enough for everyone. Got pork, onion, and rice. Well, time for me to pick up your ride. I'll be right back. You give everyone a call and have them meet you here.
Here's a joke I heard from a video that
You
was
sure your kid's
hilarious.
gonna be
This
okay
guy
on
crap.
your
went to
own?
his wife who was learning French and asked her, "Hey, who is Voos? I keep hearing about him all the time." And she was confused, and he elaborated, "Vo, that famous French composer, performer. You know, French people talk about him all the time, and they ask me to, s'il vous plaît, please, beef, don't mess it up."
Please, beef, don't mess it up. Thank you very much for the beef long TTS. Sorry, we just went to this cutscene. I had to pause it by tapping out of the game for a second because like it was starting to go. But thank you. The joke is that vous is the plural and formal way of saying you, everybody. So this is French. It's French. Vous, V-O-U-S, vous. As in, like you said, s'il vous plaît, if you please. I need a sip of water. Hang on. But thank you very much for the beef longa TTS Vero. I was Vero for a second. I thought it was going to be Oak. Thank you, Vero. Hope that means packing's going well if you're able to pop in and beef it up with us. Thank you, Vera. And I will read some more of the chat soon. Let's watch some of this cutscene. Because right now we're just seeing everybody being all adorable.
We'll be fine. I mean, probably.
And we could all die.
Care, boss.
Same to you. Be careful out there.
Thanks. Bye.
I was going to say we ought to have adult supervision, but I guess technically Makoto and Haru are adults now, huh? Oh.
What's up? Too bad. How for you?
Yeah. Summer vacation, here we
Wait, does
go.
Ryuji's shirt just have a picture of a gun on it? All right, that was the game. That was Persona 5 Strikers. Oh. Zenkichi.
You look unusually serious, Inspector Hasagawa.
Yeah, she's going to be like a palace boss or something later, isn't she?
Oh, Commissioner Kaburagi. My apologies. I've been short on sleep. I've not been on an undercover case in quite some time.
Wait, undercover case? Doesn't undercover mean you have to be undercover? He's told us that he is a cop. That is not undercover.
I wholly understand. Have you liaised with the Phantom Thieves?
Affirmative. I've gained their cooperation. However, proceedings are touch and go. Some of them are also very quick on the...
Tiff!
I am 1 month away from the meaning of life, but I already know what the meaning of life is. It's older men.
Ah!
Speaking of, hello Zenkichi.
Perfect.
Less than 3, less than 3, less than 3, less than 3, less than 3.
That's perfect timing, Tiff. How are you? Thank you so much for re-upping the sub. So 41 months, still several months away from the next subscription, baby, your 5th. But yeah, 1 month away from the answer to the question of life, the universe, and everything. 42. How are you, Tiff? Your man Zenkichi's waiting for you here. And I'm getting used to it. I'm remembering it. When I was out driving today on the way home from it was like not a full work thing because anyway, from basically work. Traffic was really, really bad. There was an accident, so I was trying to quiz myself on remembering stuff. And I remembered Zenkichi. I think the way I'll remember it is like zucchini. He's a zucchini man. I don't know why. But thank you, Tiff! And I will read a couple more comments because I'm already behind in the chat. Let's see. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Bubba says, okay, you do sound kind of different. Doc said, oh, I read that. Queen Katie says, yeah, Logan sounds a little quiet than usual. The Yusuke voice wasn't as Yusuke as I'm used to. Oh, as Yusuke as I'm Yusuke to, maybe? Bubba says, I'm gonna get 2 clips and post them to see if it's just me. Okay, so if we see the clips, I'll be able to skip them because I just know it's an example of the bad audio. I'm sorry, but thank you for letting me know. I'm glad that we got it fixed and that we got it fixed within like the first 10 or 15 minutes. So thank you again, Bumbo. I salute you. Quiggett said, this is a sequel to Persona 5. There's jails now instead of palaces, and we're on a road trip to get all of the rulers so we can clear our names. Quiggett said, okay, Logan's not as loud as usual. It's like I'm listening to a younger Logan. Wait, if I'm quiet, I sound younger? Is that what you think I am? Like when I was a kid, I was just this, but quiet? Doc says, Logan, can you start screaming everything you say? That'd be good. Okay, Doc, just for you. Queen Katie says, yup! And then said with the music muted, I can confirm Logan's voice is different. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm glad we got it fixed. Let me take a look over at YouTube. Jack says, yes, it worked. I have full mod powers. Thank you, Logan. I will make you proud. Please do, Jax. Fruzzy says, hooray. Dermot says, with the mod/commenter ratio, it'd be pretty hard to mess it up. Insert says, huzzah. Dermot says, huzzah. Crystal says, Jax whispers, activate 20-second slow mode for funsies. Abuse the mod power/J. And then there's some slow-mo turning on and off. Jack's little emo. Dermot says, stop! But it keeps going on and off. Jack says, I'm just teasing. I won't do it again. Okay. Oh, it's such a relief to know that those technical issues are hopefully from here on out a thing of the past. So what's he saying here? However, proceedings are touch and go. Some of them are also very quick on the uptake.
Nevertheless, I guarantee you that I will win them over.
He's confident.
Understood. As expected from someone so dependable.
And sexy. At least according to chat.
Well, I still owe you for taking me under your wing.
Is that code for something?
I'm happy to do whatever you require.
Yeah, that sounds like they're not talking about job stuff anymore.
Keep at it until you get to the bottom of this case.
Okay, they're definitely not talking about job stuff anymore. He is getting to the bottom.
But do not get too attached to them. At this point, their arrest is an inevitability.
That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna get attached to us. We're gonna be friends, and he'll have to choose between his job and his new buddies, the Phantom Thieves.
Attached? I haven't been attached to anything in a long time.
Yeah. Almost as long as since I've been undercover. I haven't done anything in a long time. I'm in my 40s, apparently.
So you say. And how's the girl?
Are we talking about Sophia, or does he have like a kid that's being held hostage? What girl, huh?
Doesn't this remind you of Boss and Dete batting my eyes?
You know what? It kind of does. Except, I feel like she was a lot more overt with it. But yes, I remember the good old days of AI, the Somnium Files. One day I'll go back and do some more playthroughs of it, maybe at least even in my own time. But thank you, Vera, for the 10 bits. I'm glad that, that you're enjoying being here enough that you're emerging periodically from the lurkage. And I hope the packing is going well. When you said that you're moving in the morning, do you mean the morning like in a few hours from now, Vera, or the morning like tomorrow? But thank you, Vera, for the 10 bits. Thank you. Okay, so the girl.
Go home. At least every so often. Understood?
So he has a girl. What if Sophia's character model is based on his daughter? Like he's Sophia's dad, but like a real life human version of Sophia. And so there's gonna be some connection between Sophia and the digital version of her. Did he have any unusual reaction to her in the metaverse other than just like, oh, this is someone new? Like, I feel like he would have freaked out, though, if he suddenly realized, wait, my daughter is here? I gotta go back and rewatch that scene.
Ma'am.
Or maybe she's just a little baby who's gonna grow up into
No way she's buying anything about that world.
Into being Sophia.
I've gotta wring a lead out of him. Don't take it personally, Phantom Thieves. All I want is for this case to be solved.
And to be our friend.
And I'll use you however I have to.
You'll befriend us however you have to. Okay, I can't trust him anymore. Oh, I thought we were advancing days. No, it's still Monday.
Yo, where are we now?
Looks like we're coming up on Tochigi Prefecture. We've come a pretty long way.
Okay, first of all, they weren't kidding when they said the inside of this is 1950s American diner themed. And I was right, this is huge inside. Look at even the front seat. This is gigantic. We're taking up like 2 ladders. We have a ladder leading to a bunk bed area that I think is just filled with books.
Tochigi, Tochigi is famous for the Nikko Toshogu Shrine, dedicated to Tokugawa Ieyasu.
Okay, I've now just realized this entire game is going to be one big Japanese geography lesson.
I heard the monkey sculptures there are adorable. I wonder if we'll get to see them. Ooh, I want strawberries. Let's go strawberry picking. Apparently, Gyoza's pretty big there too. Utsunomiya is supposed to be the place for it.
This was abandoned in a garage, by the way.
That is insane! I mean, this looks like it'd be comfortable just to live in. You know, just park this on some lawn and you're like, this is my house now. I mean, then again, we haven't seen the other rooms. And I guess they have to sleep on the roof because there's no room for actual beds. Wasn't that a thing that everybody's camping on the roof? So maybe not to fully live in, but as a nice little party area, maybe connecting to your house or apartment or something. But thank you for the 10 bits, Vera. Thank you. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. Quickity said, yeah, it's subtle. It's like something slightly muffling you, like the mic is not close to you at all. Oak says, wait, Vera is moving? I'm assuming it's in the same country. It is, I'm sure. 10 minutes away and all that. I was just hoping that Vera would be like in the US so that we could hang out. Quigita said, please pin, nah, you still sound slightly muffled to me, even with the game paused / muted, so I don't know what's up. Quigita said, hold up, I'm clipping. Bubba says, okay, here they are. Hope I am just crazy. Okay, so there's the clips. I won't bring these up and watch these right now just because it is resolved. But again, Bumbo and Queen Katie, thank you so much. Bubba says, there they are. Nora says, love you ads. Oak, are you here? Bubba says, okay, Logan, definitely sounds different. Doc says, sound quality is slightly off. Literally unwatchable, parentheses, joke. There's the schedule command that's outdated. Nora says, Oak, check your phone, please. I'm trying to get Valentina. Only Oak will understand. Yeah, I don't know who that is. And Quigita said, yeah, it just sounds to me like I covered my hearing processor. That's how low it sounds to me. And there's Crystal editing the schedule. Thank you, Crystal. Says Logan did not forget the schedule command. Trust. Over on YouTube, Frozy says the power has gone straight to his head. That's what we hope for in mods. When I very first started streaming and there was nothing to moderate, any friends that I made mods, I made them promise to abuse their moderator powers. Now it just scrolled without me again, so I gotta scroll back up. YouTube just likes to do that. Dermo says, every time you activate / deactivate slow mode, it erases the message I'm typing. That's worse than the actual slowing. I'm sorry, Dermo. Jack says, this is all too much excitement for my little head anyways. I best be getting a good night's rest now. Thank you again, Logan. Have a wonderful stream and the rest of your night. Same to all chatters. Good night, Jax. Thank you so much for being here. Sleep well. I hope your adapted sleep schedule gets better then. And I know that you won't be able to be here as much in the near future, but hopefully we can see you as much as you're able. Frozley says, wait, Logan improvs all his pre-stream messages? I mean, yeah. They're really not brilliant. I feel like if I tried to write something beforehand, it'd be better quality than that. It's usually, okay, here's part of my pre-stream ritual, is I'll go get like a bottle of water and a backup bottle of water, and I'll set up everything, and while the programs are loading, I'll go and use the bathroom real quick, and usually like while I'm washing my hands after that, I think like, okay, what am I gonna say in the pre-show? I'll say something about that. Okay, good enough. I probably ought to plan more. Frulzy says to Jax, goodnight. Dermo says goodnight, says we may need a mod. Keep the mods in check. Is that what I am? Am I a mod? Or is it like mod as an adjective? Because isn't that like a style of British fashion? Because do you guys remember the old Teen Titans cartoon? You had Mad Mod. And wasn't that like his thing? It was mod. Is that a style? Is that a fashion? I don't know. I am neither cool nor British nor from the 1960s. So I don't know.
Apparently, Gyoza's pretty big there too. Utsunomiya is supposed to be the place for it.
You say gyoza? Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna get some, right?
Their dried gourd is famous too. No, don't rule out the strawberries. Hey, let's not forget the ramen. That we just get the ramen, huh?
My mod's mod/handler is probably said.
Does Tiff just kind of keep you in check? Make sure, like, give you a stern finger waggling if you're doing something irresponsible? But thank you for the 10 bits, Vera. Because I sure don't. I should probably do more. I should do more nice things for our mods. I should post more stuff in the Discord mod chat. But thank you for the 10 bits. Let's not forget the ramen.
Of all the things to get excited about.
Ramen.
It's understandable. We could all use some time to unwind every now and then.
Ramen.
And besides, we've already discussed it. We could just go straight to Hokkaido.
Ramen.
But we decided it would be more worthwhile to check out a variety of places rather than just one.
Ramen.
And there might be jails in other cities besides Shibuya and Sapporo.
Ramen.
Not only that, but the supposed monarch of Sapporo won't even be in town till the 8th.
Ramen.
We have the time. There's no reason we shouldn't make use of it.
Ramen. Let's take our time. We should pace ourselves. Let's just take our time. Let's enjoy this.
I guess you have a point.
Wait, say we find a jail before then. Does that mean we're sort of hunting for monarchs along the way?
Heck yeah, this is gonna be like that third season of JoJo, where we're all going to Egypt, and it's like we're going after Dio, but like every single week we're gonna encounter a new stand user.
Oh, we're taking the Phantom Thieves to a whole new level. This is starting to feel real badass.
Well, if there is a jail, I'm sure Sophia will let us know.
Oh, that's right, because she can like smell them or something, yeah? Hey, Sophia, you want to chime in? Want to give me a bip?
Leave that to me.
There's that bip.
I should be able to handle it.
Thanks for the bip, babe. Yeah.
You'd think the AI would be a little more sure of herself.
Yeah, seriously, who or what are you?
She's humanity's companion, Ryuji!
I'm humanity's companion.
I should have done the adorable hum thing after I said it.
There she goes singing again.
Ryuji, she's humming. Oh, well.
Don't think too hard about it. I'm sure we'll learn more if she sticks around.
If?
Isn't that right, Sophia?
That's right, An. Oh, that reminds me, Mako-chan. You've been driving this whole time. Are you doing okay?
I also just realized that Sophia called her An instead of like An-chan or San or Kun or something like that. She's not using honorifics.
I have my license too, so I could always drive if you want. Well, you just got yours, Haru, so I'll try to handle as much of the driving as I can.
Okay, does that mean that Haru is, like, in what way do you think Haru is a bad driver? Do you think she's a slow granny driver, like really indecisive? Or do you think she's just a demon out on the road?
Does anyone else have their license? I don't.
Apologies, I do not.
Morgana turns into a car. I bet he could drive.
Me neither. I want to get mine soon, though. Do you have one?
Oh, I get to choose sorry. Nope, I'm unlicensed too. I don't get to say yes? Chat, I have a license. I have a license to love that I've just never had the opportunity to use.
I love how this is gonna turn out into a Japan tourism guide turned into a game. The other instance I can think of as a game made to advertise something is The Somnium Files with a Tummy and Azuro Escape with the Titanic, but I don't think that's touristable.
Well, I mean, the Titanic, I guess, is technically touristable. Didn't some, like, billionaire announce that they're gonna send, like, another voyage down there, just like the one from, was a year or two ago, with that mini submarine that collapsed and, like, everybody died on board? And they're like, well, let's try it again. It just seems like such a bad idea. But it's kind of like how, and I mentioned this numerous times before playing Persona 5 and 3 and everything like that, that these are M-rated games. They're dropping F-bombs, and yet they're giving like late elementary school / middle school age educational content. It's just so weird. But I mean, they're fun games. But huh?
Hey.
Hey, Gallop! Thank you so much for for the sub. 32 months. Thank you, Gallop. This is our third, I think, subscription tonight. I think, right? Because it was Weedle and then Tiff and now Gallop. Thank you so much, Gallop. Welcome. I should probably read some more chat. Yeah.
Resting doesn't make me feel more refreshed, and staying awake doesn't make me any more tired. Very peculiar. It's almost as if our physical state has been suspended.
Oh, it was somebody in your room there.
Yes, you did it again.
Or did you say that? Did you say physical state has been suspended? I must have missed the very beginning of it because the music was still going. But thank you so much for doing the shout out. Let's take a look at some more in the chat real quick. We're 45 minutes and 44 minutes into the stream, and probably a half hour behind. Doc says, Ryuji sounds like he's gonna catcall me. Well, do you want Ryuji to catcall you? What? Oh, Babanon gifted a sub to Crystal. We got a hype train. Crystal, I didn't even realize your sub had expired. Now you can stay in the Hey Hey channel. And we're officially at a level 1 hype train with 63% of the way toward level 2. So thank you so much. Thank you, Babanon. You're awesome. Did I show you guys? I think I've been waiting until the next time Magpie is here. Did I show you guys the Batman action figure that I got recently? Batman, do you want to see a Batman action figure I got? Huh?
Please do not the hype train without me.
Oh, 300 bits! Thank you, Vero. Thank you. That is like a good chunk of the way toward a Transformer. That is how I look at all types of funds. And I seriously, today, when I was driving home, I was like, all right, I worked this amount of time. That gives me this amount of money. There's that much going to, that'll get me one of this size of Transformer. I really just calculate all of my money into like the US dollars to Transformers action figures exchange rate. Sorry, I almost choked on some of that water. But thank you so much for the 300 bits, Vero. Thank you. Doc says he's like an old construction worker. Quickity says, this is the ramen place we go to a lot, mostly in Ryuji's Social Link. I just think it was like the angle seemed weird. I always thought it was like a higher up angle, or maybe I'm just misremembering the ramen shop. Or maybe I just got too used to the Persona 3 ramen shop or something, because that was always over the shoulder from behind, yeah? Queen Katie says, pin please. Thing is,
Yo, it's time to hype the EFF up.
200 bits! Thank you, Tiff, for 200 bits! Oh, and that almost leveled it up. That took us all the way up to 94%. So thank you, Tiff. Thank you for the 200 bits. That is so nice of you. Thank you. And again, YouTube, I'll be right back over to you as well. I'm just reading some Twitch chat. I'll read some YouTube chat. I miss you all. I love you all. You're all amazing. You're the best. I'm sorry that I kissed you. I know that's unpleasant. But anyway, Quicket said, please pin. Thing is, Logan, when you were pausing the game, which in turn muted it, you still sounded the same level, which was low/different for me. That was what clued me in. So it wasn't the sound of the game. It was. And the thing is, like I said, I didn't touch anything with my microphone. It's this other program that, yeah, it's frustrating. It's annoying, but I'm sorry. But thank you for letting me know. Galp says, I found out that the wrong game was placed in the case of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All was in the case instead. Wait, which game case, Gallop? Which game case? Huh? And the clip maybe, no, the clip maybe? No. The clip is later, because I'm far back in the chat. Doc says, okay, how many robots are in this team? There was a girl earlier you gave a robotic voice to, and now there's definitely a robot lady. Okay, well, Doc, she technically is AI. She's strictly digital. She's just a program with no actual, like, hardware. But she's close enough to a robot. So we had Aegis, then we had her sister Metis, who is kind of a robot, but, like, also not really. And so, I mean, we'll call Metis and Sophia both half a robot. So if Aegis is 1, then plus 2 halves, so 2. 2 robots, Doc. Weedle says, I'm getting pizza to study with. Ooh, I hope the pizza does well on the exam also. Quiggita said, nope, Logan still sounds low to me. I don't know what caused this, because even it sounds like when the game is paused muted. Oh my gosh, Oak says yes. Bob says, okay, that sounds better. Quiggita that fixed it. What was it? Says my sweet brain, lol. I was using so much brain power process to strain to hear Logan. I'm sorry. It's happened before. Every now and then I would see like a VOD where it happened. There was one like Yakuza 0 stream ages ago where I had to record like a voiceover audition. I used that audio editing program. And I always forget that when I do that, it like bumps the mic volume way down. Over on YouTube, Frozy says, perhaps the audio is still on Danganronpa mode. Again, I think it's fixed now. But thank you. Crystal says, laughing. Derma says, then of course the mod is Logan. It's simple. Fruzzy says, that makes sense. Derma says, dang, since we're leaving, I guess we'll be missing out on the best girl cop to Kemi Cough. Oh, that's right, but Dermo, were you here when we tried to go to her place? We tried to go see Takemi and EY, and they're both just like out of town for the weekend or shut down for some reason. And Derma says, yes, much better. Fruzzy says, perfect. I'm imagining the, yeah?
For the Transformer funds ! Logan Mischief.
Thank you so much. Wait, how much was that just now? For some reason it's not showing me. Wait, no, that was the previous one. Wait, where? Why is it not showing me? My chat is like not refreshing for some reason. Wow, that is weird. Yeah, my chat is like frozen and the hype train is also kind of frozen. So thank you, however much that was. And the hype train is now concluded. That was so weird. Like my overlay is not refreshing. Let me see if no, wow, that is weird. But thank you for however many bits that was. Huh. Or was that another sub? No, it's not showing up. But anyway, the hype train is done. So thank you very much for the bits and everything, everybody. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you to whoever that was, speaking mysteriously from the distance. But anyway, let me take a look at the, I was looking at YouTube chat. Oh yeah, Frozy was saying perfect. It reminds me of that, crap, what's the name of the guy? He played Magneto in like the X-Men First Class and Days of Future Past movies. Fassbender. Michael Fassbender, like through the memes where it has him, and I don't know what movie it is, like, you know, show me the real blah blah blah, show me the real blah, I said the real blah blah blah, then perfect at the end. So when you said perfect, Frulzy, that's what I was thinking of. Crystal says, you just noticed that? Jax has been doing the cult message ever since they became a mod. Anytime I see that there's a link, I've just been like skipping over it. I was like, it's copy paste, probably saying like, hey, check out Logan's link tree. I'm not good at this, Crystal. You should know that by now. Crystal says, oh, Logan. Fruzzy says, a bi-monthly, I think that's what's called, mini game break. Well, bi-monthly can be two things. It can be, bi-weekly is the one that's two things, either twice a week or every 2 weeks. Maybe bi-monthly might be the same, twice a month or every 2 months. But yeah, maybe like once or twice a month, a smaller game. Fruzzy says, could be cool. Derma says, he's disguised as a cop, when in reality, he's just some random guy. Just a distraction. Okay, question. Philosophical question. If a cop pretending to be a civilian is going undercover, would a civilian pretending to be a cop be going overcover? Or would that just be committing a felony because you're impersonating a police officer? Probably a felony, but I'm gonna say overcover. Let's say that. And I'll read one or two more over on Twitch here. And then we'll get back to the game. I promise. Doc says, it did not occur to me that Vero meant their profile picture. Whoops, haha, yeah. Got to do a super awesome commission. I was going to try to be there for the reveal, but I clearly missed it. It's great, though, Doc. We are thoroughly enjoying Zenkichi so far. Quiga says, yep. How much better, Logan? All good now?
Pretty sure that's a crime.
Like I said, it is a crime. But can't crimes have whimsical names, too?
I think the same logic applies to stacking people and wearing a long coat.
Oh, so like, now, can you do that as adults? Because you do this like little kids to sneak into a movie. Who hasn't? As a little kid, stacked on shoulders of other little kids and put on a trench coat. Can you do that as adults? To be like a super adult? But thank you for the 10 bits as well, Vera. Thank you. Bumble says, yeah, plus you sounded like something trying to pretend to be you. No offense intended. It's okay, Bumble. I just appreciate you letting me know. Quiggita says, so much better. I meant you're all good now. All right, let's get back in the game now that we've gotten to that part in the chat. I'm unlicensed too.
Well, I guess we did just reach driving age.
Sorry, Mako-chan. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? I won't. Although we might be taking more breaks. I wouldn't want to put any of us at risk.
Crap, that's what happens when you have someone who's too responsible as driver. Whenever I'll do like a 10-hour drive, I'll only stop for gas.
That's fine by me. We want our Makoto to stay nice and well rested. So you're going to keep driving, Makoto? I think so. For the time being.
Can we let Sophia drive? Can we do like that, like AI-assisted automatic driving and get ourselves all killed?
That sounds difficult. Is there anything I can do to help?
Just keep being adorable, Sophia. That is all you need to do.
Well, since you've asked, do you think you could find a place to stop and rest? I could probably use a break. We can have lunch there, too. Okay, I'd be happy to. There's a riverbank up ahead that should be perfect.
Sophia, I think she meant like a restaurant.
Lunch by a river, huh? Oh man, this is feeling like a real road trip.
And hey, leveled up our bond.
Yo, this spot is perfect.
It looks nice.
Is this even real? I've only ever seen this kind of place online.
Seriously. And this is the perfect weather for cooking outdoors, too.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be like the first time Futaba's left the city since becoming a not shut-in, huh?
Shall we get started then? Boss gave us some ingredients, didn't he? Oh, this is going to be so nice. Cooking lunch with everyone.
Oh crap, is there gonna be a cooking mechanic in this game? Enables the creation of more food with stronger effects.
All right.
Crap.
We'll leave the main course to you.
No! Joker's Kitchen. Tutorial cooking. At the Hideout, you can use ingredients to cook food. These dishes can restore HP and SP or grant buffs, among other powerful effects. You'll be able to cook more dishes as you learn recipes. You can obtain recipes from regional shops or through certain events, so make sure to keep an eye out. And I don't know, he's leaning this way. I'm just doing a Joker. We got LeBlanc coffee and LeBlanc curry. Okay, so we don't have select coffee beans. The only thing we can make, every time we do that, the pot farts a little bit. It's farting. That's poo gas clouds. Okay, so the pork, the onion, and the rice that Sojiro gave us, we have to use it all. So, wait, what does background mean? What does that mean, background? Oh, it tells us what they are. Okay, so specialty drip coffee. That's coffee wearing really nice outfit. Restores 30 SP to one ally. This is 20 SP to all allies. Okay, LeBlanc curry. Achievement unlocked, short order, cooked for the first time.
Ooh, something smells great. I think we have a winner.
Looks pretty good. Get LeBlanc curry times 1.
I know that smell. That's Sojiro's curry, no doubt. Oh, my stomach.
Oh, are you okay? Are you dying?
The rice has been prepared. We're ready whenever.
Oh, it's so good.
Indeed. And to be surrounded by nature in all its splendor makes it taste that much better.
Well, why did Protag stop eating?
Is there more?
Sorry, Inari. The great Phantom Thief Futaba just swiped the very last plate.
Last? Fate is cruel.
Such a drama king. Drama king instead of drama queen. Does that track?
Oh, come on. Don't act so depressed. It's not like it's the end of the world.
I'll make it again! No, I won't. I will never make this again, Yusuke. But still no need to be sad.
It seems my heart's been doomed to a curryless existence for the time being. Please make more next time.
I do have a question for those who have played this game. So a lot of these events seem to increase our level up our bond level to give us more bond points. Do the choices I make in the cutscenes affect that? Like I have to be nice to increase my bond?
Ah, that was killer. I can't even move.
He says while moving.
I'm full too. How about I pour us some tea and we can all just relax?
Don't drink her tea! She puts elephant dung in it.
I'm down. Ooh, why don't we roast marshmallows later on too?
Okay, chat, I need to know your opinion on something. Am I the only person who doesn't like marshmallows to be roasted? Like, the act of roasting was fun, put them on the stake of the fire, get it on fire. But like, I like raw marshmallow. It's so good. Why do we gotta roast it?
Jeez, you're seriously still thinking about food?
What of it? There's always room for sweets.
That's coffee, Logan.
Raw marshmallows are coffee? But I like marshmallows, and I think coffee smells awful. I am so confused right now. Why would marshmallow be coffee? But thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you. I'm gonna read a couple more comments to the chat. I know I was just reading early, but I'm already so far behind. We're almost an hour to stream. Again, thank you guys all for being here. Like, it makes me so happy to see the comments in the chat, everybody talking, not just with me, but with each other. And just we get to hang out. On days when I don't stream, I miss you guys so much. You all are the best. Quick to say, in my opinion, maybe 100 line, because that game will be longer, maybe. Well, it's a toss-up, because if we take out 100 line stream, because that game will be longer, that just makes the game even longer. So it's like, which do we want to do? Doc says, that sounds pretty cool. I'll be honest in saying I don't show up as often because I don't think I'll be too interested in the games, so having a variety would be cool. See, I think that might help. Yeah, because I do have a few like smaller little games here and there, and it might be nice to kind of try some out and not even say like I'm gonna commit to do a full playthrough, but just like see what this game is like. Nora says, is oak.tll here? Yes, Nora. Oak is. Queen said, my man. Doc says, that's the guy. Nora said, also, hi, friends. I'm on mute right now. Just stopped in for a chat and also to yell at Oak, who may or may not be here. And then Tiff says, getting over being sick right now, but I'm doing better eating cough drops like candy. It's so cruel because the best cough drops, the best tasting one are those like Luden's cherry ones because they just taste like candy, but I don't think they do anything. But oh, they're good. Nora said, okay, well, can somebody yell at Oak for me when she returns because I don't know if she's here or not. But whenever she says something in chat, will one of you yell at her to check her messages because I'm lonely? Okay, bye-bye, friends. Love y'all. I'm going to try Asuka. Quia says, oh no, sending all the good vibes to yes, get feeling better, Tiff. Doc says, the bottom of the case, ... in bed. See, this is the commentary I've missed from Doc. Have we had a stream where both Doc and Castle are here at the same time? You two are, if we ever had Doc, Castle, and Cookster at the same time, it would just be my favorite day for commentary. See, Frulzy says, could be cool. Derma says, or read that. Frulzy says, Ken Kichi is so undercover that it goes all the way around to being over cover or vice versa. Maybe I've said the wrong way around.
Ludens are the only ones I use, and they work fine.
Okay, at least they do work for you. I feel like that they don't really work great for me, but I still use them because they're the only ones that taste good. Yeah. But I'm glad they work for you, Tiff, and I hope you do get feeling better. And thank you for the 10 bits. And enjoy the Ludens, the luscious, luscious Ludens. Dermot says, either way, he needs a bigger cover, a middle cover. Oh, I just noticed it was over on YouTube. That it was the Transformers Funds. That's why I didn't know it. I couldn't find it on Twitch on the overlay. It just like skipped down the bottom a little bit. Frolsey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $2. It was a super chat. Maybe I should change the sound of the YouTube super chat to differentiate it from the Twitch bits so I can tell the difference. But thank you, Frolsey. And let's see, crap, where am I? I think I'm almost caught up over on YouTube at the moment, or close-ish, maybe? Oh, wait, no, it just scrolled down. I gotta scroll back up. There we go. Derma says, oh, it's job stuff, just not that kind of job. Oh, like, oh, I see what you're talking about, the job stuff there. It is jobs. I got you, Dermo. Frilzy says, and is that supposed to mean? Question mark. Dermo says, also, ain't nobody keeping open cans on a table when driving. Terrible idea. Okay, speaking of cans, this disappointed me so much. I gotta tell you guys something. So, a few years ago at San Diego Comic-Con, I was visiting the Adult Swim Carnival on the Lawn thing behind the convention center, and there was a vendor that was handing out free energy drinks with like Shonen Jump anime and manga characters on the cans. I don't drink energy drinks, but the cans looked really cool, and so I decided I was going to just get one of each. The other day when I was streaming, sitting at this computer, I accidentally knocked one of them over because I have them like in a little formation under my desk. And I realized it had been leaking for who knows how long. It's the One Punch Man energy drink. There it is with Saitama, One Punch Man. And look at the top, it's all crusted with soda that's been leaking out. And I never realized it. And I'm like, I'm probably now gonna have to open it and drain it out and clean it. But it's like such a cool can. See? That is the titular One Punch. And that is the titular man. So I was disappointed. All right, I should probably play some game. I'm getting too distracted today, but I'm just so happy to see you all. I just want to goof off, and maybe I should just do this into just chatting. I feel like at this point the game is just an excuse to hang out with y'all, you know? Okay. What of it? There's always room for sweets.
All right, we'll finish our break with some tea and sweets, then get going.
Why not just, like, have the tea and sweets while we're driving? We're all just sitting around a table anyway. Everyone enjoyed their lunch. Yeah, I'm guessing I probably get more of those if I choose nice answers. Nighttime. Wonder if Morgana's gonna tell all of us, stay inside, everybody! You gotta go to sleep! You all need rest!
I feel like we've been on the road for a while. Where are we now?
Japan.
We'll be entering Sendai soon.
We made a lot of stops, but no sign of any jails, huh?
Well, I'm definitely feeling a little more relaxed now. I wouldn't want those things popping up everywhere. Also, it's getting kind of dark. How about we call it a day?
I'm gonna call it a night, because that's what it is. It says right there, night. I'm gonna call it as I see it.
Yes, we should decide where we want to stay for tonight.
On the roof?
Shouldn't we eat first? What's good in Sendai?
As far as local delicacies go, there's always beef tongue. There's plenty of specialty shops around.
Have any of you guys ever had beef tongue, cow tongue? I tried it once. One time, years ago, I got invited with this family to go to I can't remember what the name of the restaurant was. It was a very interesting restaurant. It was designed like a Viking longhouse or something. And it was just like one long table that everybody sat at. And they just like brought out food and set it down. It was all, what do you call it? Like family style where you just like dish up from the same thing. And since it was like all these kind of interesting, I want to say Norwegian, Scandinavian, something like that foods, I'm like, I'm going to try a little bit of everything. And one of them was pickled cow's tongue. And like, I'm gonna hate this, but I gotta try it. I gotta experience it. It was not my favorite. Not my favorite. Very, very tender. Super, super tender. But it was pickled. Okay. Plenty of specialty shops.
Nonsense. Delicious as that sounds, we must go to Mount Aoba Park and see the remains of Sendai Castle.
Okay.
They house a statue of the late Lord Date Masamune. I'd very much like to see the one-eyed dragon for myself.
Date?
I want to take a bath first. I'm not sleeping in the camper all sweaty and sticky.
Then take a bath at the statue. I don't care.
Jeez, we're all over the place on this one.
Well, what should we do?
Any idea that's not use case? Everyone calm down. Rock, paper, scissors. We'll do it all! Yes, we're gonna do everything.
This is where I come in. Searching. Overnight parking lots, beef tongue, Date Masamune, and nearby bathhouses. Leave it to me. I'll find the most efficient route to everything you've suggested.
Okay, I feel like though Futaba, as a shut-in who just barely like got out of being a shut-in, wouldn't a public bathhouse be the biggest nightmare ever? Because A, you're out of the house, B, you're around other people, and C, you're naked. I could imagine like her saying like, yeah, let's find like a hotel or something like that, or just like dwell in her own stink. I'm sure that she's used to that as an otaku hikikomori shut-in.
Wow, you can do all that, Sophia?
It's nothing special. I'm just doing a wide search and lining up our destinations. We should first head to the parking lot at Mount Aoba Park. Then we can walk to the statue of Masamune. Huh?
Are you okay, Sophia? Did you die? Huh? What? Oh, she probably detected a jail. I was worried about her for a second.
What's up?
This smell. There might be a jail here.
Whoa, for real?
No.
You
For
can really tell
real?
just off that, huh?
Oh crap, we were gonna start a for real counter before I forgot.
Are you sure, Sophia?
I think so. I can't pinpoint it yet, and that may be because of the distance. But this feels the same as Shibuya.
I hope it's like samurai themed if it's up by the Date, what was the name, Masamune or something like that statue? Let's check it out. Sendai it is. Let's check it out.
All right then, we're heading to Sendai. We shouldn't be too much longer.
And calendar, yeah, okay, it's still nighttime.
Well, Sophia, can you smell the jail?
Yes, I'm sure of it. There's a jail somewhere in this city.
So there really are more jails besides the one in Shibuya?
If there's a jail, then something rotten's going on around town.
You're right. We'll need to look into that first. And how are we supposed to do that? Sendai's a pretty big city, after all.
We could check some more of the popular sightseeing spots. We might hear something if there's people around.
Crap, it's gonna be more just talking to randos on the street again.
Great thinking. And what's more, we're right here in Mount Aoba Park, home to the statue of Lord Masamune.
Dude, you can check out the statue tomorrow. I'm starving.
Excuse me? There's no guarantee the statue will still be here come sunrise.
Wait, what?
A trip is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Once you've set a plan, you must act on it without delay.
There he goes. I'll never understand that logic of his.
Can't we just let him go to the statue and we'll meet up with him at the restaurant later?
By the way, Mako-chan, did you find out if it's okay for us to sleep in the car tonight?
Yes, I actually just got confirmation. At least we won't have to worry about finding a place to sleep. And it looks like there are lots of sightseers here, so we should have plenty of chances to ask around.
Should we check out the statue? It's only a short walk from here, right?
Why not? Why not, hon?
It's close. Very close.
Then let us depart. Lord Masamune awaits.
The statue looks like a building. Oh, those are cool. And this is also neat. This means that we're getting like new location assets. We're not just sticking to the same stuff from Persona 5. Dramatic Joker angle.
So, this is Mount Alba Park. I like it. A nice, refined little place. It's even got a shrine. All right, let's go check out Date Masamune's statue. It's supposed to be near here.
We're gonna save first. There we go. And let's explore while we read some chat. Vera says, in a few hours, lol. That soon is your move? Boba says, question mark? Quigita said, yeah, Logan, that's what I was saying, Sir Logan. There are going to be real Japan places. No Inaba to be seen. So I guess that's why there's no Inaba, because not just that it's real Japan, but they gotta be educational about it. Is there stuff to buy at the shops? Zunda Mochi shop.
Go. Everyone's gone ahead. Let's go to the statue.
Oh, but these arrows say to go this way. These arrows say to go into the History Museum, Morgana.
Let's go.
I have to listen to arrows, not my cat. I don't know why I'm so like wound up tonight. I apologize.
Doesn't look like the statue's this way. We should
Head back, but vending machines. There might be cake in a can. Can I go up here? I can't. Sweets shop. Okay, so apparently I cannot explore yet. It's sad. Can I go this way? Can I run? Let me go pretty far here. Shrine.
Let's go.
Everyone's gone ahead. Let's go to the statue. And then you're gonna go to sleep tonight, and you won't get to do anything fun. What is it, gourd charms?
Go.
Everyone's gone ahead. Let's go to the statue.
Hey, lady. Lady, you have no eyes. Now you have no body. Huh. Oh, crap. You guys see what's behind that building there? It's a stepladder. Anyway, moving on. I guess it's this way where the marker is. Go to Date Masamune Shrine. So glad it let me explore for that instead of taking me straight there. Well, I guess I got to save.
Oh, so this is it. This is that Masamune statue Inari was going on and on about. He looks so cool. I bet he'd be cutting down shadows left and right if he were in a jail with us.
He'd probably be one of the shadows that we'd fight, but then befriend.
Such remarkable craftsmanship. It's truly the one-eyed dragon in all his glory.
But he actually does have both of his eyes. The one-eyed dragon was just his nickname with the ladies. I'm touched. How majestic. It's so cool.
Indeed. I should have expected as much from such an icon. We must come back during the day and...
What? Oh.
The hell? What's all this about?
Are these... Okay, these gotta be related to the jail. So either these are protest posters of someone, or maybe they're like concert. One of them looks like it has a 100 yen or something like that price. So, I don't know.
Prince of Nightmares, Volume 1. 20th reissue celebration?
Is our next palace ruler, monarch, whatever, gonna be a mangaka?
Reissue celebration? So they're promoting a book?
Or an author?
I doubt they got permission to do this. Maybe it's some kind of prank.
Don't tell me that's gonna be the extent of this horrible monarch. He puts up posters where you're not allowed to.
What a reprehensible miscreant. Putting up such tasteless flyers for their own gain.
How dare he? This is clearly a job for the Phantom Thieves.
Let's take them down.
Wait, what? Really? I think we should just... what if he did get permission? Just leave it. Just don't
better.
get involved. Well, okay.
Well, you happy, Yusuke?
Yes. Now that I've seen the great Masamune, my apologies for taking so much of everyone's time. Let's move on.
All right, that's one item off the list. Next up, Beef Tongue City.
That sounds awful, but okay. Futaba. I'm going to read some more in the chat. Let's see. Quickity says, Logan, in spoiler chat, I had a typo writing NP instead of no. I was like, why? Then Crystal responded, because it's no problem. Thought you should know this. Thank you very much, Queen Katie. Let's see, Tiff with a little evil face to Vero. Dark Wolf with the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Dark Wolf. Vera said, Tiff, you're not here often, so I can abuse my power plenty. Queen Katie says, oh my gosh, yes, chat, I apologize in advance. You know that artist I like to post Sophia art from in the Persona channel? They have a daily Sophia art Ooh, daily. I'm going so hard every stream for strikers now. Doc says, I want to make a main character name Bizarre Adventure joke, but I don't know what the main character's name is. In this game or in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Because the main character in JoJo is JoJo. It's always JoJo. Sometimes spelled differently, though. This one is Joker. So it could be Jokes, Bizarre Adventure. Tiff says to Vero, fair, my life has gotten super hectic lately. Quicket says, I don't think Sophia knows autorifics. Vero said to Tiff, take it easy now that I can abuse my power more. Gallop says, got a new Switch game called I Never Played Before. So the call before is, okay, new Switch game called I Never Played Before called Root Double Before Crime. I haven't heard of that one. Is it good? Quickgator says, captions, Chad, I have a license to love. See, that was close to what I said. Tiff says to Vero, but then I don't get to be here. Vero says, og, fair. Says, I'll take the finger wagging if you're here more. I agree. Let me take a look at YouTube chat. Wait, there we go. Dermo says, also, ain't nobody keeping opening cans. Oh, that table and driving, terrible idea. Said maybe they could have had bed space if they removed the massive table. I know, I feel like part of it, though, wasn't just the bed space. It was that the guys can't sleep in the same room as the girls. The girls are like up on the bed area above the driving seats. And then the guys have to be on the roof because apparently if guys and girls sleep together, then like things and parts and whatever like slap into each other and then babies appear. I really didn't pay attention in 8th grade sex ed. See, Frilzy says, why not use the table as a bunk bed? Derma says, pre-stream ritual. This really is a cult. I mean, I gotta have I miss some parts. Tuesdays, pre-stream, I'm supposed to update the schedule, and clearly I forgot that, or as Crystal says, I didn't. Frilzy said, usually the cult performs the ritual to summon the deity, not the other way around. That's right. It's an anti-cult. It's a tluk. A tluk. Derma says, oh yeah, it's a reverse cult. Second time's the charm. Says submarine designer, probably. Oh my gosh. I just, at that point, it's like, you know what? We just should never do that again. Frilzy said, it's not like lives are on the line. And there was Frilzy's super chat earlier. Thank you again, Frilzy. Sorry for not noticing it when it appeared, for realizing where it was. Oh, and it got 3 thumbs ups. I didn't know you could thumbs up super chats. Can I click the thumbs? I can't click the thumbs up. I'll figure that out later. But I still give the thumbs up, and Frilzy says, oh dear, I froze Logan's overlay with Transformers funds. It's back now. But yes, I should probably make a different sound for that. Let me have a sip of water, and then we're going to... Hang on, I just realized Beef Tongue City. That's like beef longest tongue. All right, beef tongue. Was it just me, or did my tongue look really pale? Am I sick? Isn't a tongue supposed to be red? I think I'm sick.
All right, that's one item off the list. Next up, Beef Tongue City. Let's see if
these
I
local
forgot his voice.
flavors are enough to impress a sophisticated palate like mine. Oh, sorry. It might be hard to get in if we bring a cat along.
Can we get a to-go box for Morgana?
What?
I mean, I have nothing else. I hope we at least brought cat chow for him.
Oh, oops.
Oh. Just leave him in the car with the AC on and his favorite music playing. Sendai, Sekigan Aguton Restaurant.
Holy shit! Is this for real?
Yes, Ryuji, it is for real!
This meat is so thick, so soft. Damn, that's good.
Ryuji, cut it out! You're spitting all over me!
Oh, what is... Yusuke's doing something even worse than spitting.
I think Yusuke's crying over here.
I don't even want to know what his regular diet is like if this is enough to make him cry. Either way, food's delicious.
Hey, let me have some too.
Oh, we did bring in Morgana. He's just hiding and meowing very loud.
I swear, you are the noisiest cat on the planet. Ask him to split some with you.
Not happening later. You can share, Ryuji.
Sorry, can't. Want to, can't.
Don't be such a pig. I'm hungry too, you know.
Not so loud, you idiot.
Uh-oh.
Is that a cat I hear?
Woman in lab coat. Okay, so she has a character portrait. She's either going to be our next palace ruler or a jail monarch. Sorry, terminology. She's either going to be our next jail monarch or maybe like a victim of the next jail monarch. What is with that earring? It like clips on the top and then just dangles to a key ring. I just kind of want to. I want a chainsaw man that I want to just grab it and.
Oh shit!
Am I hearing things? I could have sworn I heard a cat.
I mean, she's cute though. It's a relatively generic design, but she's cute.
Oh, nope. Not a real cat, at least. We were just practicing our cat sounds.
Yeah, practicing our cat sounds. Here, I'll do mine. Tell me if I'm good. I'm a cat. I'm a cat. Yeah, pretty good, right?
Right, Ryuji?
All right, wolf, bow wow. Yeah.
Meow?
Just like the real thing. It's a work in progress. What he said. Meow. Meow.
Oh, come on. You're not fooling anyone.
No, I think we're fooling you. You're wrong. We're fooling you.
Sounds to me like he's in the bag of the gentleman with the glasses. Oh, that's sweet. Are you going to share?
My cat? No, my cat is all mine.
You and your cat should partake in the finest beef tongue this restaurant has to offer.
What? Jay, not so loud!
Oops. Sorry. You're right. If you get thrown out, then no more beef tongue. By the way, is this your first time having Sendai beef tongue? I should tell you, the oxtail soup's to die for.
Okay, so she's a very energetic, enthusiastic woman.
Did you know oxtail soup is packed with collagen? A lot of people seem to think it's good for your skin. They say it's not as effective when ingested, but there's a fair number of reports that suggest otherwise. Human cognition can be quite misleading. You may think you feel a change when none has occurred. This is the placebo effect and...
Yo, dude, she's just going on and on.
Does she even notice us talking right now?
This overwhelming onslaught of pointless info. We got ourselves a nerd, ladies and gentlemen.
Not a nerd! Futaba! Wait, Futaba is complaining about the nerd.
Sorry about, the bag thing.
Huh? What? Oh, you mean the cat? Don't worry, I won't tell the staff or anything. By the way, are you all students?
We're in high school. We're in college. Wouldn't you like to know?
If I had to guess, I'd say you're in high school, right? So you'll be taking your college exam soon. Have you decided where you'll apply?
Oh, two of us are in college. That's actually the reason I didn't pick it, because it's a mixed group. Some in college, some in high school. I'm gonna read some more in the chat. I can't get a beat on this girl. Obviously, some of you in chat have met her before and know her. I wonder if there's gonna be barking for this lady. Or meowing, I guess. Cat calls. Crystal says, hey, Gallop, does a shout out, and says, oh, Batman on. Doc says, Batman. And there's where the hype train happened. Doc said, everyone throw your money at Logan and maybe we can crush his legs with the cash. I mean, it'd be a nice way for my legs to go. Queegator says, okay, so, about the Daily Sophia art blog I found.
So apparently being a drug dealer does have consequences. The police are surprisingly chill, but the masses want to consume my tongue. I can't lie, I'm a bit bummed about this, but I can still live without my beefy tongue. All I have to do is ask my wife Porky for a kiss with tongue, and it will grow on back.
Oh.
I love my family. It's a shame Veal Shortonga might be getting the electric chair for violating the Geneva Convention.
Yeah, Chad, don't violate the Geneva Convention. Okay, so a kiss from your wife with tongue brings your tongue back. For a second, I thought maybe Beef Long had like shark teeth, but with tongues. Like there's a bunch of smaller tongues lined up. So if one gets cut off, like the new one just comes into place. But thank you for the Beef Long at TTS and for the 50 bits. Huh?
She gives me Akane vibes from 999. Miss yapping and dumping random obscure informations.
Okay, I gotta remember which one Akane was. I'm gonna Google her, and see which one was she. Was she our childhood friend? Was that the one that she was?
I'll start thirsting once they fix her bangs. It looks like she tried to cut them herself and cut them way too short.
Oh crap! Now I can't unsee that. You're right. I was like so distracted by her keychain earring. Oh yeah, those are like, yes. Yes, it's like one of those TikTok videos where the girl's like, I'm gonna cut my bangs, and then they always do it like so haphazard, and then let's go, it's like way up there, and they're like, oh, I'm sad. But I mean, it'll grow back, but yes. So Oak, thank you for the 50 bits. Vero, thank you for the 10 bits, and I checked, yeah, so Akane was the friend, the childhood friend / crush, whatever. And Tiff, thank you for the 10 bits, even if it ruined her character portrait forever. Let's see, Queenie was saying, okay, so about the Daily Sophia art blog I found, they've been doing it since July 2024. I'm in a gold mine of Sophia content by my favorite artists. That's like hundreds. That's awesome. Over on YouTube, Derma says it can't count to 2. If somebody tried to imitate a police officer here, they'd be laughed at. It's a completely different term used for law keepers. Guardians of peace is the translation. Confuses visitors a lot. Interesting. Derma says, hurrah, marshmallows, you animal! Well, I mean, I killed the marshmallows first. I'm not eating them alive. I like take a pair of shears and like cut off the marshmallow's head, and it kills it quick. I'm not that much of a monster. Frulzy says, I didn't freeze the overlay, but I froze Logan's brain, which is close enough. Crystal says, raw marshmallows aren't that bad. Frulzy says, as long as you don't take too many at once. Oh, we got a new person. Crap, this is probably a while ago. Brian, oh, hang on, it just scrolled. Where was that name? I just saw it. Brian Stefferson. Brian Stefferson, are you still here? The pin message on YouTube is real. I'm very behind in chat. Brian Stefferson, if you are still here, lurking in the shadows, let me give you the rundown. And you say, yo, what's good? What's good with you? Let me give you the rundown of the channel. Sorry, just had to breathe for a second. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we're alternating between 2 new games we just began, Persona 5 Strikers and the 100 line, Last Defense Academy. As we were talking about before, I might toss in like every now and then some shorter games to spice things up. I feel like we've been playing a lot of the same games for a while. But welcome. I'd love to hear how you found us here. Are you a Persona fan? I am. Okay, real talk, especially to you YouTube peeps. I'm low-key a little bit worried about my YouTube channel because most of the growth on the channel has been driven by my YouTube shorts, by the Persona ones in particular. And today I posted my final Persona 3 Reload short. Tomorrow, the Metaphor Refantasio short start. I've been slowly catching up to Twitch by posting 2 a day. And so, yeah, I feel like my growth is gonna bottom out, but such is life, I suppose. But welcome, Brian Stefferson. I hope you're doing well. Fruzy says hello, Derma says hello, and Crystal says hello, welcome, and copy and paste all the links. And Brian Stefferson says okay, and then Crystal says, how are you doing? And Brian says, no. And Crystal says, another jail. Derma says, the legendary one-eyed dragon. That sounds so wrong. Maybe it isn't a common euphemism overseas. Frilzy says, I think one-eyed is pretty common for things with one eye. Oh, hang on, I just scrolled with how many, like pirates and other pirates. And Brian Stefferson says, that sounds good. Well, again, welcome, Brian Stefferson. I don't know if you are still here, but I hope you are, and I hope you enjoy your time with us. As the pin message says, I am very far behind in chat. I'm much farther behind in Twitch than I am in YouTube chat. But if you've written more stuff, and if you're still hanging out, I will make sure that I'll read it when I get back to chat, but I should probably play a bit of the game. We're about halfway through the stream, and all we've done is have lunch and dinner on the road. Well, and ramen before we left. We had ramen, we've just done nothing but eating. Anyway, woman in lab coat. So she's guessing that we're all in high school.
Oh, forgive me. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Kuan Ichinose. I work as a researcher over at Toho University.
Kuan Ichinose. Did she say Ichinose or Ichinose?
Hey, you guys should come check out the campus. It's way up in the mountains, but it's a lot of fun. Lots of bears this season, too.
I heard of bears. Heard of bears. Her lab coat is giving me Maruki vibes for some reason.
Oh, you know, we kind of got something going on already, so we don't exactly got the time.
I see. Yes, well, it's important that you do what you want while you're still young. Allow me to impart a little treat till next we meet.
A little treat? Are you gonna give him a candy or a smooch? Whoa! Oh, candy, a candy! She was like reaching for his chest. Sure? I got really nervous there. I thought she was a predator. Maybe that's why she would have a jail if she's gonna be the next jail monarch.
Well then, I've had my fill of beef tongue, so it's probably best if I get going. Farewell, young ones!
Bye, weird lady.
So, she was weirdly energetic, huh?
Well, thankfully, we avoided getting in trouble. We should be grateful she didn't tell on us.
Sorry, that was my fault.
I got carried away too.
Hey, look at that. Ryuji and Morgana are being nice to each other for once.
Sorry, Mona-chan. We'll buy you some sasa kamaboko later. You mean the fish cake on the skewers with that nice layer of char on top? Oh, I can't wait!
Nice!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, his latest work was just perfect. I was up all night reading it. 2 nights in a row, if you can believe that.
Thank you, passionate yet quiet woman. Okay, so it is going to be probably this author. But the author might be writing under a pen name. It still could be Kwon Ichinose, or however you say it. She might be the palace jailer.
Speaking of which, I read in a magazine interview that he's going to be at the station today. Oh, there's no way I'm missing that.
All right, let's finish eating. And quietly this time.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, if Kwon, whatever her name was, if she's not this palace, or this jail monarch, then maybe she'll be the big bad of the entire game. The beef tongue was amazing! Oh, I just love shoving that tongue into my mouth. Oh. Blip, blip, blip. Hey! We're gonna be able to buy a lot of Bond things soon. Let's see, Tiff says, Queen Katie sharing the spoiler chat /NF. Queen Katie said, I'm trying to find some good posts, but I'm going to link in spoiler chat blog lol. Tiff says, yes. Doc says, so what's Haru's deal? She is crap. Okay, I don't want to spoil stuff from the main game, so I'll just say that she's the heiress to a fast food conglomerate fortune. How about that? And this game has decided she's all about axes and chopping wood just suddenly. But yeah, in the base game, her main dream is to open a cafe and to make coffee, and she puts elephant poop into coffee. Or takes coffee out of elephant poop. Maybe both, I don't know.
How you can eat 5 bowls of rice is beyond me. Is your stomach a black hole or something?
Look, if they're offering free refills, then you can bet I'm ordering them.
Indeed. You can eat the first bowl and focus exclusively on the glistening of the meat. Then the aroma on the next, and so on.
Pretty sure that's just you, dude.
Well, I will say the food here certainly is delicious.
Yeah! Good job, Sophia!
It was, as they say, a piece of cake.
Hey, she's starting to understand our little sayings.
Guess we should leave where we eat up to Sophia now, huh? What's going on over there?
Oh, it's that author guy?
Natsume-san, your latest issue was just amazing as always.
Natsume, so that's gotta be him right there, yeah? That's the only one that looks unique. Everybody else looks bland and generic.
Natsumi-san, over here! Can you please sign my copy?
Thank you for all your support. Whoa, hold on now. Only 1 autograph per person, please.
Oh crap, where have I heard his voice actor before? Like, I've heard him in something recent too. What is he in?
Oh, my apologies, but could the men please go to the back of the line? Ladies first, you see.
Or maybe it's my imagination, but he sounds so familiar for some reason.
Who the hell's that?
He looks pretty popular. I heard that woman say latest book. Does that mean he's a writer?
He wears really, really tight clothes, though. Prideful young man.
Hello there. Are you looking for an autograph as well? Or perhaps a handshake?
Huh?
Oh, how terribly rude of me to keep such lovely fans waiting.
Dude, where have I heard his voice? Is somebody, I Googled him, but I don't want to get spoilers on accident. Is somebody able to look up whose English voice actor this guy has? Huh?
Please, accept this as a token of my apology.
I'm sure
yes?
you know Zach Aguilar.
Don't worry,
I
I've
can't
already
unhear them.
signed it.
Oda! Okay, Zach Aguilar. Okay, so I wanna check and see who else he's been, and so I can see what I'm thinking of. So there we go. Oh, hang on. Zach Aguilar. He is Okay, we gotta check and see who he has been. He's Tanjiro! Oh, he's Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Yeah, because he's Oda. Oda was the same as Tanjiro. There we go. Thank you. He's Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, and I'm sure like a bunch of other stuff too from the looks of things. Thank you. That was gonna be just like chewing away at the inside of my brain if I couldn't figure it out. And he does a bunch of other roles as well. Speaking of which, like, did you see there's the Demon Slayer movie coming out? I don't think I'm gonna be able to go see it the day that it comes out, but it looks good. The Infinity Castle. Yeah. Please accept this as a token of my apology, yes? Don't worry, I've already signed it.
Okay. Listen, we were just passing by.
And thank you, by the way, in case I didn't say it, thank you very much for the bits. That was Vero! Vero, thank you for the 10 bits, Vero.
Is that so? It seems I got a little ahead of myself.
Prince of Nightmares by Ango Natsume.
Yours truly, Ango Natsume. It's a pleasure.
Did he just put that entire book in his pocket?
Prince of Nightmares. That's the name from those flyers on the Masamune statue.
This guy, I mean, obviously he's a womanizer, but I hope that there's more to him than just like, oh, he puts up posters on shrines.
My flyers on Masamune's statue? I think I know what happened. That's most likely the work of some of my more zealous fans. I appreciate them promoting my work, but...
He also tells fibs.
It appears they went overboard somewhat. Honestly, they can be a real handful sometimes. Allow me to apologize on their behalf. In exchange, allow me to offer you a kiss.
I was about to say she's underage, dude, but then I just remembered she is an adult now, so I guess let Haru decide for herself. We can't tell her what she is and isn't allowed to do.
Yo, back off, dude. Can't you see you're making her uncomfortable?
That's it, no. Get away from her! Seriously, back off, bro. Back off.
And who are you supposed to be?
We're her male harem.
I believe I was addressing these lovely young ladies here. I thank you not to interrupt.
Sorry, but they're with us. You got a problem, you can always talk to me.
In that last line, you could definitely hear Oda from AI The Somnium Files.
Do you seriously think you can get away with speaking to me like that?
Try me. Bring it on. Yeah, just try it. Try me, bro.
My, this one's got some backbone, doesn't it?
Several backbones. They're called vertebrae. Or vertebrae. The plural of vertebrae is what is in my back.
Mr. Natsume, we need to get moving soon.
Yeah, I think I sounded cool saying that. Yeah, he's probably scared.
Well then, it seems I must be going. I've a magazine interview to get to.
Oh man, he's so cool. Interviewing in magazines.
To all those who have read my book, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Natsume! I love you!
I love you, Natsume! Come back, Natsume!
Oh, it's just so dreamy.
Oh, so dreamy.
I have to buy 10 more copies tomorrow to show him just how much I care.
He'll notice me if I buy 10. I'll buy 11.
Who was that, man?
Not Natsume. Yusuke, were you not paying attention? Huh?
Congratulations. The backbone joke would have secured you at least 2 cute girls giggling with you, not at you.
Yeah, yay! If they're out there, hey, message me. I don't know why I'm doing call me for message me. But thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you. There's gonna be more to him, right? It's gonna turn out that he's maybe stealing his book ideas from somebody else, that he has like ghostwriters that he mistreats. Maybe it's gonna be like a Madarame type of a situation. Except he's like really young, so he probably wouldn't have like that many apprentices. Maybe he's getting ChatGPT to write his books for him. And that is the real crime in all this. I gotta read some more comments in the chat though. Let's see. Vera says, it says you missed the train. Laughing. Quigita says, oh my gosh. They drew Sophia dressed as Nanako. I'm dying of cute as cute. Posted in the Discord. Vera says, dang it, finger snap. Oh yeah, I would like this. Like that. Quigita said, captions, check out Logan's leak tree. Doc says, anything can be an overcover if you believe. Bubba says, maybe. Vera said, I've seen adults do it. Oh, we got a pin message written by Queen Katie. Pinned by Crystal says, Natsume's English VA is Zach Aguilar, I hope I'm saying it right, who voices Aether in Genshin Impact, Byleth in Fire, Byleth in Fire Emblem's Three Houses, Ota Matsushita in AI The Somnium Files, and Arthur Pendragon in The Seven Deadly Sins. His Japanese VA is Daisuke Kishio, who voices my favorite man of all time, Arata Sanada from Digimon Story Cyber Sleuths. Then in all caps, Rokuro Rankatsu from Tales of Berseria, aka my other favorite man, and back to normal writing, and Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu from Danganronpa 2, ... who I also like. Well, there you go. So thank you very much for all the voice actor facts, Queen Katie. I appreciate that. Doc says, I thought Vera said stabbing people, lol. I thought Logan was just talking about how everyone as kids was stabbing people in long coats. Well, I mean, I guess you can, because stabbing is usually like some adults do. And so if the kids are stacked in a coat, then they're like officially adults. They can stab each other in the coat. Is that how it works? Queen said, Logan, I'm sorry, but they drew Sophia as Chie. I'm sharing ASAP in the server. Okay, hang on. I need to interrupt. We're stopping everything. We're dropping everything. I need to check this out. I need to see this. And I'll like hold my phone up to the screen here. Hang on. This is important. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna try and like make it bigger so that you can see it. There we go. Look at that. That's so freaking adorable. Thank you, Queen Katie. My life is enhanced because of you. Vera said Joker's Kitchen got a bangin' OST. And Queen says, oh, Logan finally found the kitchen. I can finally share the comic that got me finding the very first artist I've been fangirling this whole time, lol. Tiff says, I'd go to a restaurant named Joker's Kitchen. Would it be Persona Joker themed or like DC Comics Joker themed though? Doc says, why so serious? Tiff says, did you just say cooked cook? Bubba says, oh, Bumba with a clip. Hang on, let me load this up with a clip viewer. So for anyone who's lurking or who does not know the deal, and after this clip, I will check out the YouTube chat. But for anyone who's lurking or who does not know the deal, whenever someone posts a clip into the chat, we load it up into our clip viewer so we can all watch it together and see what the dealio is. And this will also tell me how far behind I am in the chat. This clip is from, it's from an hour ago. I'm so far behind in the Twitch chat. This clip is titled, Something is Wrong with the Pot. Oh crap, it's the farting pot, isn't it? The pot farts a little bit. It's farting. That's poo gas clouds. Oh crap. Why is that immortalized as a clip? Thank you, Bumbo. Thank you. A good reminder that I need to be more careful about what I say. Thank you, Bumbo. Let me take a look over to YouTube chat. Dermo says, this crime is almost surpassing the Subway Slammer, ... Almost. I know, this is the poster placer. He places posters. Oh, if he ever placed a poster on a subway, it wouldn't be as alliterative, but it'd be dreadful. Frulzy says, oh no, it's the shrine poster posting guy. Dermo says, congrats, Frulzy. You froze stream twice with one super chat. Frulzy says, I'm the next Persona Strikers villain. Derma says, the stream stellar. Brian says, Wacky Wednesday. Derma says, oh, hang on, it just scrolled without me again, so I got to scroll back up. I don't know why it does that. Derma says, Futaba is the last person who can complain about nerdy rambling, especially when the woman was actually talking about practical stuff. I know, it was like such an odd... On the one hand, she would know nerd better than anybody, unless it's one of those things where, what's the old saying, like, fish don't know that water is wet. You know, and so maybe it's one of those things that a nerd doesn't realize, like nerd, or maybe she does and she connects with it. She senses it because of that. Frolzy says, why does Beef Longa always sound like he's rapping his speeches? I don't know, but I love them Beef Longa TTSs. Brian says, that's okay. Derma says, Beef Longa is giving Kendrick competition. Says, I discovered you. Oh, Derma says, I discovered you through a Your Turn to Die short. So no matter the game, I'm sure some people enjoy it. Well, thank you, Dermo. We talk about Your Turn to Die periodically, like once a month. Pretty much, on how we just keep wanting there to be updates, and how a couple of days ago, was it the 28th? It was the 8th anniversary of the initial release of the first part of Your Turn to Die, and there was an update posted. All the update was that we're still working on it. Not like a game update, but like a status update for the game. Let's see. Frosy says, Toho. Oh, wait, she said Toho. Toho. Frilzy, I was literally just thinking the other day that I want to start playing that Toho game that you and Queen Katie got me. Am I allowed to play it like off stream in my spare time just for funsies? Or do I have to do it on stream? Maybe I can play it, but I'll just pop it in the Discord and play it. But I want to play it. Derma says, does she regularly hand out candy to what she assumes were children? Why are we bothering with the poster guy? Get her. That's right. Oh, crap. Yeah. Ryuji took candy from a stranger. He's going to die. I assume that because they say never take candy from strangers. I just assumed it killed you. There's probably like a razor blade in the candy or something. Brian says, yes, I love the game Persona 4. Oh, I love Persona 4. Also, I was just showing you that fan art that Queen Katie found of Sophia dressed as Chie, the best character in Persona 4. In my opinion, yes. But welcome again, Brian. Brian with some emotes. It says, bears, no! It just reminded me of when we were playing, what was the name of the game? The Quarry! That's right, when they had like always, bears in the woods. You heard of bears? Heard of bears? I heard of, I don't know. Anyway, who was that man?
I don't know if he was some local big shot or whatever, but he sure was pissing me off.
He was a strange one for sure. But the people around him seemed really happy. Why was that?
How can people be happy? Why would people who read books they enjoy be happy? They must be miserable. Let us go into his jail and return their desire to be miserable.
Probably because they're a bunch of weirdos.
I must agree. He wasn't at all deserving of such praise, even in the form of flattery.
Well, maybe he's a good writer. We haven't read his book. He offered us a copy, but we turned it down.
Are you all right, Haru?
Mm-hmm. I was just a little surprised is all.
No boy has ever hit on me before. It's sad now that I think about it.
How did a jerk like him get so popular? It doesn't make any sense.
There might be something else going on here. He could even be changing people's hearts.
You mean he's the monarch of the Sendai jail?
It's just one possibility.
No, I think you might be onto something. If he's the monarch, then everything else totally makes sense.
We'll need to look into this. Let's gather some intel first. No, let's just not talk about gathering intel. We're just looking to look into it. Look into it without gathering intel.
I got my laptop back at the RV.
Perf!
Should be able to dig something up from there.
Perf, perf. Perf. When I say perf, it sounds like I'm barking. Perf, 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 perf.
Huh?
Harassing Haru equals minus writing stats.
Okay, but what if someone wasn't harassing her, but was just like flirting with her in a way that she enjoyed? You know? Could that be nice? Don't you want Haru to be happy? Don't you want your little floof to be able to start her own family someday, Vero? Well, thank you very much for the 10 bits.
That Ango Natsume. We may not have any evidence of him being a monarch yet, but he sure is fishy. Let's get back to the camper. We should work out how we want to gather intel on him. Then we can go from there.
Let's just add this. Save first. It's still the same day. Are those more of those posters? Can we look at them?
Hey.
Hold on, the camper's not this way,
But there's posters. That could be evidence. And there's Porta posters. He posted his posters on the Porto. He's a Porto poster poster. Porto poster placer. Well, who's saying he's the chosen one? Is it true that Natsume is a writer's grandson? He must have inherited his talent. I wonder what wish I would make for. Ow!
Hey.
Why? I was just reading the chat. I'll be back to the chat in a second. But yeah, Morgana's not letting me go anywhere except for where I need to go, I guess. Mount Aoba Park. Okay, I'll read a couple comments while this is loading here. Tiff says, I don't believe so. Cricket said, I have no idea, honestly. Doc says, if you pick too many meat options, they kick you out of the road trip. You just get a bad ending. Oh, so we're back here again. Can I look at the vending machines now? Hey, vending machine.
Are you gonna get something to drink?
Oh, Ultimate Amazake. HP. I should probably, stock up on SP drinks if any of them have that. Is this a different vending machine? Or are they all the same? Okay, they're all the same vending machines. Can I finally look at the other shops? Oh, examine the map. What map? Where? Where is the map? How is it saying examine a map? Oh, it's on the ground.
Let's go.
Come on, let's get going. We're going to the camper to discuss plans, remember? How dare you stop and look at a map?
We look at the outdoor cafe.
Let's go.
Come on, on, let's get going. If Jax was here, Jax would feel very vindicated on not liking Morgana.
Okay. Where's the camper? There's the camper. I'm coming, everybody. See, it looks so tiny from the outside. There's no way a camper that big. We were fitting like 3 people sitting side by side plus an aisle off to the side. The front seat was gigantic. This is a TARDIS. Okay, camper. Camper,
Right,
I hardly
let's
know
go
her.
over what we know so far. Sophia, you can confirm there's a jail here, correct?
I'm gonna wait till Sophia's on the screen to read chat, so I'll bless your eyeballs with her
The smell
adorableness.
got a lot stronger once we entered the city. So yes, I'm
See,
sure of it.
there we go. Now I will read the chat as the sound alert was asking me to do. Let's see. Vera was saying roasted marshmallows got a bad texture. Among other things, I just think they don't taste as good. Oh, Frolzy with the clips, and YouTube won't let me send clips there. So I put it here, thank you, Frolzy. Okay, hang on. We got another clip to load up into our clip viewer. So let's watch this clip. This is a YouTube clip. Oh crap, is this gonna be the same thing? Is this gonna be the farting pot again? Oh crap, please don't be another farting pot clip. In this way. Oh, it's just me trying to pose like him. Oh, hang on.
Okay, I think this point was where I gave up on playing Strikers. I mean, I already didn't remember anything from before this point, but now I am officially blind, except for spoilers I've seen.
So is it just, was it just because an entire night of Morgana telling you to get back to the camper was just too much and you couldn't handle it? But thank you very much. Okay, so you're blind from here on out. We're in the same boat now. We're both boat blind. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. Let's watch the rest of this clip. I'm just doing a Joker. We got LeBlanc.
Just doing a Joker.
That's what it's called. Thank you, Frulzy, for the clip. And thank you for it not being more pot farts. Quickett said, I recently tried Rice Krispies bars for the first time this week. Whoa. Hang on. Queen Katie, you've gone your entire life without having Rice Krispies. I assume by Rice Krispie bars, you mean even like Rice Krispie treats. Or do you just mean like the name brand ones? Have you never had them? Pretty banging, honestly. I don't know how I never had these before. Me neither. And here's the great thing. Queen Katie, did you know you can use like Cocoa Krispies? You could put like little marshmallow bits in them if you want to. You could do whatever you want. Doc says, I'm a real David Attenborough. Quickett said, I just banned spoiler chat with so much Sophia art, I don't regret a thing. And then says, Logan, Makoto has to drive. Can she drink tea and eat sweets as she drives? Yeah. When I'm on a road trip, I'll do that. Sometimes I'll like pop open a Pringles can and just like pop on a chip while I'm driving, you know? You're allowed to. Or maybe, is that illegal in Japan or something like that? Doc says, does Yusuke have blue hair and pronouns? What color would we say his hair? It's a really dark blue. Maybe a purple. Oak says, Yusuke has 2 lobster wives. Crystal says, oh right. Kugita says, I forgot to do the counter too. Crystal says, we have at least 5 for reals now. Beep says, had to do something earlier, but I'm back. Welcome back, Beep. Oak says, Unlurk, I fixed my computer by just reverting it to how it had been before. Well, okay. What was the problem you had, Oak? Because I've also been seeing a deluge of videos showing up on my social media feed lately of people saying that there's some, like if you have Windows 11, there was some recent update that was really messing up a lot of people's computers. Is that what it was? Quickett said, I think you mean a ladder-in-law instead of a step-ladder, a ladder-in-law. Doc says, step-ladder? I hardly know her. Yeah, I hardly step know her. Bubba says, I have hot cocoa again. Ooh, you're lucky, Bumble. I have a couple little chocolates, but that's it. I'd have to stop to eat them. I'll probably have to wait till after the stream, but they're calling me. Oak says, I bought more RAM for my computer and I made sure to get the same set so there wouldn't be compatibility issues, but there are still compatibility issues. Okay, there's a problem. Beep said, Oak, what it doing? Doc says, it's his nickname with ladies because in bed, he was known to gouge out one of his eyes. Women loved it. Yes, that's why he was the one-eyed dragon. Because be like, hey, baby, we're getting shing, eyeball fall out, roll across the floor. And the lady's like, Quickett said, Logan, the posters are on the historical statue. I know, but I don't know if it's like the worst things.
My mom would sometimes soak Rice Krispies in melted Mars chocolate bar and let it cool down. That way there will be a good chocolate and caramel taste to them. The only way I would eat Mars.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I don't know if this is a controversial thing or not, but I don't think I've ever had a Mars bar. I know they exist because like the company is like Mars Candy, right? Don't they also make like M&Ms and things like that? Never had a Mars bar, but that actually sounds pretty good. Maybe one day I'll buy one and have to try that. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. Let me take a look over at the YouTube chat for a second here. Crystal says, yeah, no, Logan doesn't like Teddy. Laughing. Brian says, I never played this game before. I haven't either, Brian. This is a blind playthrough. But it's like Persona 5, if you've played that one. Except the villains, like, aren't as threateningly bad. I mean, they're bad. But there's much less urgency to stopping them, I think. And we do hack and slash instead of turn-based combat in this. Derma says, oh my gosh, imagine if the issue is that he wrote his book using AI. I doubt it's that, but it would have been very topical. I doubt too, because this game seems to have come out back before everybody realized how awful AI was becoming, especially with like generative AI, since Sophia herself is technically AI, and she's delightful. Frulzy says, with an AI companion, I feel like it'd be difficult to do. Oh, hang on, it just scrolled without me again, so I gotta scroll up. Wait, crap. Am I getting further behind here? There we go. Brian says, wow, that's the coolest thing ever seen, ever heard. Derma says, I love when people do the hand gesture for phone calls like they're an aspiring mime. I love it too because like this isn't even how you hold a phone receiver. It would be like this or something. That's like actually pantomiming holding a thing. This is like, I think Inspector Gadget, if you watch old cartoons, I think he had a gadget in his phone where he'd like pull a little antenna and then talk into his hand. So that's what I'm doing. I like to try and do mime work. I like to try and, you know, like it's a little wall here, yeah, like that, yeah, like grab a little rope and grab that like that, you know. It's hard to do on a tiny screen. Plus, I'm not very good at it. Let's see. Brian says, I can't wait for the movie to come out. I'm watching it. Definitely watching a movie. Wait, what movie? What movie, Brian? Are you waiting for a movie? Excited for a movie? Frulzy says, I love it when they give Sophie short, messy Joker hair. Insert says, the Subway Slammer, the poster placer. What's next? The insert cool villain name. Brian says, the Subway Slammer. I am the Subway Slammer. What? You slam people on subways? Are you gonna slam all over the place? Frulzy says, I'll let Katie decide. I'm fine with anything though. I would like to be present when you play. Yeah, so what do you think, Queen Katie? Am I allowed to play the Toho game off stream?
Logan, look out, you're trapped in an invisible box. You have to escape. Boo.
I'm trying to like get the placement in my hand. Where's the little tiny box. This little tiny box. I'm trapped in a little box. You can tell I'm a bad mime because I'm muttering the words, it's a little tiny box, I'm trapped in a box. I think that's like the one rule. Mimes aren't supposed to go like, oh, I'm walking into the wind is so strong. Oh, I'm pulling on a rope. Oh, there is a wall right here. That's like the one rule of mime. But thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate that, Oak. Let's see, speaking of Oak over on Twitch, Oak says, DDR5 RAM.
Logan, there's an invisible door. Just open the door. It's not that hard to get out.
Okay, let me try this. The door is your screen. I'm coming for you guys. I don't know what to do. I wish that I had a bit more versatility with my little camera here, but thank you for the 10 bits. Yeah, but Oak was saying DDR5 RAM is just buggy as heck in quad channel. So I had to take out the new set, I might have to just get a new dual channel set instead. Beep said, probably yeah, sounds about right. Doc says, Tuesday's pre-stream ritual, update the schedule, sacrifice a goat to a dark lord, and then think of a funny one-liner. I mean, give or take. Crystal says, Logan is a bit behind, laughing, and a timestamp, 1 hour, 18 minutes. Oh, okay. I am less than 45 minutes behind now. Doc says, yeah, Logan, sorry, you're sick. We're gonna have to cut off your tongue, and then you have to reply to chat using ASL. I don't know ASL. Can't I do like Beef Longa and just get like a tongue kiss from somebody and then my tongue grows back? I mean, I know I'd have to somehow convince someone to tongue kiss me, but still, Quicket said, chat, I'm sorry, but I'm about to fangirl so hard in a few moments here in game. Woman in lab coat, my beloved. There's another clip there. We'll check out that clip in a minute. Let's play a little bit of the game because we've been away from it. We're almost to the 2-hour mark. So, let's play some game.
The smell got a lot stronger once we entered the city, so yes, I am sure of it.
And the man we met earlier, his name was Ango Natsume?
I just did a quick search on him. Here's what came up.
Lots and lots of porn.
Ango Natsume, grandson to renowned writer Sogo Natsume. Currently a successful light novel author. Says the guy kicked off his career with his debut work, Prince of Nightmares, which won the grand prize in the Sokaisha Awards. This thing's selling stupidly well. It sold 1 million copies alone.
So what's the desire that he's stealing? Because Alice was stealing the desires of men to be with other women. So is he stealing the desires of book readers to read other books?
1 million? That's kind of nuts, right?
It's a bestseller. It's nothing special. I could write a book that sells 1 million copies if I wanted to. It's a bestseller, on.
Yeah, for someone's debut to hit numbers like that is nothing short of a miracle.
I checked social media, and, well, this whole thing is kind of bizarre.
By which I mean the whole social media thing. It shows me so many cat videos.
Natsume's fans are probably going on some kind of rampage, right? There's a rumor that some people got beat within an inch of their lives, just because they were sort of dressed like Natsume's characters.
Wait, what?
Right. The worst part is that no one stepped in to stop them. In fact, the attackers were praised for what they did.
I mean, honestly, that sounds like a typical toxic fandom to me.
These are likely the same kinds of people who defile Masamune's statue with flyers. They clearly lack self-restraint.
Yes, that is the same thing, Yusuke. Putting up a poster where it shouldn't be is exactly the same as beating someone half to death.
And the fans at the station seemed really passionate too. It was almost like they were part of a cult.
And remember, chat, despite what YouTube chat says, we do not endorse cults.
I'm checking some of the online forums, and it looks like there's about 100 threads created about this dude almost every day, and they're all positive. Not only that, but all of these IP addresses are from Sendai.
That's crazy suspicious. This is definitely our guy then, right?
We can't be too sure. You know, maybe he's just that good. Have you thought about that? I mean, maybe he's good at, we should read his book.
It's certainly possible.
But there's still a chance he's our monarch too, ain't there?
That's what we're gonna find out. Tomorrow, we'll go into town and see what intel we can dig up. If he's the monarch, then there's a good chance we'll run into some victims who've had their hearts changed, just like in Shibuya.
Oh yeah, we should probably let Inspector Gramps know too.
Zenkichi.
Good idea. He might be able to give us some other clues too.
Okay, well, I guess we should all probably hit the hay. We've got a busy day tomorrow.
So...
Oh, hang on, we got a pin message here. Looks like Queen Katie has a voice actor fact for Ichinose. I hope I'm saying the right. English VA is Kira Buckland, who voices Trucy Ride in Ace Attorney, Alex Cubdill in Miraculous Ladybug, Hiyoko Saoniji. Oh, Hiyoko Saoniji in Danganronpa 2. I mean, she's not a great character, but this is Danganronpa 2. And Ari in Class of 09. Her Japanese VA is Yoko Hikasa, who voices Kyoko Kirigiri in Danganronpa. Satan in Umi Neko. Out of context, this is funny, huh?
One time I saw someone put up a poster and then beat someone half to death. The real problem was that area then became a crime scene, meaning they aren't allowed to put posters there. What a heinous criminal, putting posters where they don't belong.
How dare.
His name was the Boo Harbor poster.
The Boo Harbor poster placer. Also, is stream lagging out for anybody? I was just looking at my little lag screen here, and it looks like there's a lot of drop frames on Twitch. I hope it's going okay for you guys. But thank you very much, Oak, for the 10 bits. And see, that was the real crime. But there's some more. The Japanese VA name fact from Quigate says Orfevre in Uma Musume Pretty Derby, aka the IRL brother of Goldship, the wild card horse. That's the one who like drop kicks the screen, right? And dubbed the Japanese version of Vice Schnee in Ruby. Am I saying that right? Vice Schnee? I've still never seen any Ruby. And you know what? While we're here looking at the chat, Oak has posted another clip, so let's load this one up in the clip viewer so we can watch this together, see if I'm slowly catching up or if I'm still super far behind.
Practicing our practicing our
hey, be quiet. They're on. I didn't tell you could talk yet. Why are you jumping the gun like that? Okay, this clip is from 43 minutes ago. That's better than an hour like it was before. Titled Meow.
Practicing our cat sounds.
Yeah, practicing our cat sounds. Here, I'll do mine. Tell me if I'm good. I'm a cat. I'm a cat. Yeah, pretty good, right?
Right?
See, she said right. She said right. She agreed with me. Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that, Oak. And Doc says, thank you so much, Oak. I almost clipped it myself, but Twitch clipping confuses me. Queen says, I love lab coat lady heart. And Doc says, her bangs are cute. Don't be mean. I'm sure she did her best. And Oak with a pin message says, yeah, it lagged, but I think it's good now. Okay, so that's what's important. It is good now, so we'll be able to get back in the game. Oh, but let me read a couple of YouTube comments, though. Derma says, the name inserter. They sign up for events under other people's names, like in Persona 4 with the dress show. I low-key love the idea of someone doing, like, petty offenses, like stuff that isn't even that bad, but everybody treating it so dramatically. I love it. Brian says, that is so cute. I'm assuming that was when I showed the fan art there. Derma says, a good writer who is also a jerk. Witchcraft. No way that'd ever happen, IRL. I always feel like it's just me, or like people who tend to get like a little bit of niche fame are always the ones that like let it go to their head the most. I don't know. Derma says, Morgana being a buzzkill as usual. Says, see, I have made clips, but since I can't post them yet, I post them in YouTube chat. I'm sorry, Dermo. Frulzy says, if you have access to Twitch, then you can paste the YouTube links there. Derma says, I don't have a Twitch, ... rip. Have you tried posting, like, can you paste the URL into the Twitch chat and like put a space like where the dot would go in the .com, or is YouTube smart enough to block that out as well? Let's see. Fruzzy says, Drats, wait, what if I posted it here for you? It's the recent one in the Discord, right? Derma says, yup. Derma says, thank you. And Brian says, can I get some tips on Persona 4? Because I started playing this week, and I never played it for several Persona 3 Reload. Well, here's the problem with me. I sucked at Persona 4. So I just kind of befuddled my way through it. I feel like someone like Oak, or if Beowulf was here, would be able to give you some real good tips on Persona 4. I think the main thing is the main difficulty was just time management. Make sure that you're up in your social links. The dungeons aren't as fun in Persona 4. Sometimes you got to kind of grind through them. Make sure that you don't avoid the fights. Managing your SP is like probably the hardest part in it. It's probably not very good, but I hope it goes well, and I hope you're enjoying Persona 4, Brian. And Dermo says, Logan, it's not miming holding a phone. Your hand is mimicking the phone shape itself. Your hand is the phone. What does it become? This was my writing hand. I can't. Now I can only use it to make calls and to tell people to hang loose. I'll be back to some more chat in a minute. So, ... Oh, that's our tent up there. Once again, looks super tiny. We're going to be rolling all over each other in there. Recreationally.
Why the hell are we sleeping up top? Might as well be sleeping outside. Ain't it gonna be cramped?
There's nothing we can do. There isn't enough room in the car. Besides, it's not as bad as you say.
I personally like sleeping on top of other men.
Back when there were more students at the atelier, it was quite normal for us to sleep huddled together due to lack of space.
So that's how you say it, atelier. I've seen it written so many times, atelier.
Man, you always keep cool in the weirdest possible way. You know that? Come on, guys, are we really just gonna call it a night? Shouldn't we, like, all be playing cards till super late or stargazing or something?
Okay, that sounds fun. Let's do some of these things.
Ain't that the kind of shit we're supposed to do on a big trip like this?
Yes, Ryuji, but Yusuke isn't invited. Nothing we could do, just go there. Sleep is fun. Why am I a buzzkill now? I'm sorry, Ryuji, I would play cards with you. I would stargaze with you. But my cat tells me I need to go to sleep because sleep is fun. Yosh.
You're missing the point, dude.
Forget it, Ryuji. We're up early tomorrow anyway, so you'd better get some rest.
Man, it's gonna be hot as hell with 3 of us and Morgana, ain't it?
Very true. That fur certainly won't help things either.
But he's so soft.
Oh, what do you want from me? I can't help that I'm a cat. Not that I'm actually a cat, though.
We could shave Morgana. Well,
shut up.
Oh crap, they can hear us.
Shit. Sorry.
We decided to turn in for the night. Yeah, honk, shoo, me. Honk, shoo, me.
Honk, shoo, me. Honk, shoo, me.
Wrong. Not like that. Like this.
No.
This.
No, not like that. No. No, do it like this. Do honk, shoo, me. Oh.
Honk, shoo, me, purr.
I fell asleep to the sound of everyone's peaceful breathing. Yay! Oh. Rabbit! It's August. Okay, so we're just hanging in town.
Awesome!
Oh, it's not all voice. Oh, wait, hang on. We got a pin message on Twitch. This one's written by Oak, pinned by Crystal, said, Yusuke just wants to make sure his 2 lobster wives get enough room and are happy. I just hope he keeps the rubber bands in their claws. I don't want them pinching my bottom during the night, because you know they're going to try that. Not all lobsters, but those ones are just, they're into it. All right, made it to Sendai Station. Let's score us some leads on that smug jerk.
Aww.
Sheesh, take it down a notch, dude. You're bouncier than a grade schooler on summer vacation.
Are you all right, Futaba? Are you not a morning person?
I'm mourning when people die.
No, Logan. It's September. You're behind a month or so.
In real life, Tiff. In real life, yeah. But it's August in game. It's August in game. But in about 19 days, do you remember what that day is? Do you remember what night it'll be in 19 days? Everybody check your calendars and see if you remember what night that's going to be in about 19 days from now. But thank you very much, Tiff, for the 10 bits and for letting me know how the Gregorian calendar works. I appreciate that. You all right, Futaba? Are you not a morning person?
I didn't sleep much last night. I can't get comfy without my usual pillow. It's a really long one with lewd pictures of yaoi men on it.
Well, it was our first night sleeping in the RV. Oh, there's the titty guys.
Your Yusuke voice always sounds like he's sexually correcting someone's grammar. Booby.
How would you sexually correct someone's grammar? Because, like, as mentioned before, the I am thou, thou art I is bad grammar. So you used to be like, no, it's not I am thou, it's I am thee. Oh, and thou art me. You have to learn the difference between object and subject pronouns. Oh! Is that what Yusuke sounds like? But thank you very much for the 10 bits, and I will never do that again. So I suppose it's no surprise you'll get used to it over time, I'm sure. The station is...
There's no proof that it's August. I can't see anything. Therefore, it's September.
Oh yeah, hang on. Boop. I'm back! Did you see that? There's an 8. There is an 8. That is the September. August. I almost said October, because like oct for 8. But then I'm like, no, go before that. September. It is August, Tiff, but thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you. The station is really busy for a weekday, maybe because everyone's out from school. Huh?
No, I closed my eyes.
Are they still closed now? Although it is correct that it's a Tuesday. Would you look at that? It's a Tuesday in game and in the real world. But thank you, Tiff. I guess it's hard to prove something to somebody who intentionally closes your eyes. But thank you for the 10 bits. Again, I appreciate a dime, even if it is to contradict what I'm saying. The shopping arcade is only a short walk away. The Tanabata Festival decorations are apparently a popular attraction for sightseers. Oh, I see. Crap, I just realized my robot voice for Haru, or for Sophie is too close to Haru. I think I'm gonna have to change it a bit. Oh, I see. Sendai's Tanabata Festival is coming up soon.
It seems there are plenty of shops to draw a crowd. Perhaps we should try asking around over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll do the same thing we did with Alice. Let's meet up again once we found something.
Porto. Sendai Station. 100. RV. Joker. Begin investigation! Alright, let's save our game. And let's go around and explore, huh?
Logan, there was a brief moment there where you disappeared and all of my memories of you left my soul. You can never do that again because I will forget your existence and eventually it will cause lasting damage. I can never go a moment without seeing Longa. He is vital to my existence.
Oh, do you not have object permanence? What if I just cover up my face like this? Peekaboo! Did that make me disappear as well? Wait, hang on. What am I hearing? I'm hearing like a recording of something about woke up and became the ruler or something brave heroes. Is there a Featherman broadcast around here? The Blockbuster, where is that? Is that in this building? Where is it? Where's that coming from? Okay, I'm getting further away from it, so it's gotta be this way. It sounds like it's coming from my left ear. Is that what this place is? Well, I can't examine the posters. But thank you again for those bits. I guess we'll talk to Makoto for a second. Huh?
Holy guacamole, what am I doing here? Who is the weird guy in the corner?
Oh crap, it worked! It erased your memory! I'm sorry, Oak. I'm nobody. I don't matter, Oak. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you're welcome to stick around and make friends with everybody all over again. What a crowd! I wonder what's going on. It feels a bit off, I guess. Well, what great insight. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Can I listen to your grumbling? Yes, listen to you. Entranced woman. I need to buy every last one. Then maybe Ongo will finally notice me. If I don't hurry, I'll miss his book signing.
What did you say?
Natsume's doing a book signing? Search complete. Natsume will be holding a book signing nearby, and it's happening very soon.
Really?
Wait, is that why they're all here? The bookstore's in a mall named Porto, and the event starts in 1 hour. I see. All right, Logan, let's come back here when we're done collecting rumors.
I think I want to check out all the shops first that we couldn't check with Morgana, so let's do that before we talk to any more people. Examine Antenna Shop. Hello there.
Take a look.
Purifying Ash, a deodorant that hides your presence, slightly decreases jail's security level. I don't need no deodorant. I'm a fan of anime games. Hotspot Sendai, a magazine with thrilling info about hentai hotspots, increases showtime gauge. That's good, right? Like, do we, is that a consumable item? Or is that, how does that work? Or that just, I'm assuming that's a consumable item. Let's check out everything else first to see how much money we'll have left over, because we don't exactly have a ton. Check out the next shop is over here. Gyutan Restaurant.
Oh, yeah. This is where we came for beef tongue. We'll have to come back one day.
Welcome. Get your gyutan right here. Cooking recipes from shops. Some cooking recipes can be sold in local shops. Don't miss the opportunity to buy them whenever you find them. If you miss out on any recipes, it is still possible to buy them from Sophia's online shop. However, be aware that obtaining them this way will be much more expensive. Is that one that looks like 20,000 based on that thumbnail? Oh yeah, that's a lot more. So I guess we'll have to buy recipes. The green marker is Gyutan stew. It smells delicious. Yes, buy it. Again. Something smells delicious. Maybe I should sit down and try it. Hang on.
What a coincidence.
Wait! Are you planning on ordering Gyutan stew? Then allow me to join you. I hear that beef tongue when softened in stew is simply divine. I must confirm this for myself.
I enjoyed eating gyutan stew with Yusuke.
Superb! Truly superb, Logan.
I feel a flash of inspiration. Oh, so we eat it, then we learn how to do it. Gyutan bento, that's HP, and gyutan, the ingredient for cooking. I mean, I guess that's important, but I'm not gonna stock up on that. This is gonna be the most important part of the stream, where I just wander around and check out shops. Can I go back down the stairs to see the...
The shops are down there. You're leaving everyone behind? Come on, we need to gather info.
But why is this? Oh, she's in such a cute little yukata kimono. What is it? What is it? Hang on. Rematerialize, lady. Come back. There we go. I just want to reach out to your hand. I'll reach out to your hand. Let me touch my chest. Okay, well, what's down this way? This way looks like a dead end. Let's just see if there's anything down here. Oh, I wish I could dash. Oh, can't dash. Examine!
This deck's huge! Look how far it stretches!
And that's it? Can I go this way?
Wait, please hold on.
Mount Alba Park's in that direction. It's a bit too far of a walk, however.
Okay, so I gotta go around the other way. I'm gonna read some more chat while we're checking out these shops. Veer says, her face feels too low in proportions. Yeah, we were talking about Ichinose. Like, yeah, there was something about her that seemed very different than the other characters. Like, the style was, it's like you can tell that she's original to this game. She was cute, though. Crystal says, she looks so pretty. Doc says, okay, well, this has ruined the portrait for me. Crystal says, I'd quote, for real, Ryuji wants you to be for reals. Count for reals plus one time. Oh, as an add command, not add a quote. Okay, let's go this way first. Just see if there's anything interesting down here. There's Grumbleman that we can listen to. He probably has important info. But I want to talk to all my friends and do shopping first before we progress the story. Because how dare the story progress? Wait, is this the right way to go? Yeah. Yeah, here. Oh, is that a checkpoint? Oh, it's the Velvet Room. Hey, Lavenza. Bye, Lavenza. Oh, there's a lot of people in like those yukata kimonos and stuff. Ryuji!
Yo!
Oh, check out those things hanging from the ceiling. They look like aliens.
They are apparently called streamers.
Chat, is that what I'm supposed to look like? Is that why I've never caught on big as a streamer? Am I supposed to look like one of those things? Been doing it wrong all this time. Sorry, I just had to breathe for a second.
In Sendai, they're known for being topped with a large ball called a kusudama.
Now that I think about it, isn't Tanabata celebrated in July?
Yes.
It looks like Tanabata is observed using the old lunar calendar, so the festival is held a month later in August.
I don't know if I follow you, but whatever. August rules!
Yeah, August rules. Other months is drool. Let's see, is this a shop here? I guess we'll talk to On first.
What the heck?
Ugh, this stinks!
Find something out. Is something wrong?
Oh, Logan, I was wandering around the shopping area here, and now I've got sweets on the brain with all those dessert shops and food stands around. The temptation's the worst. I almost folded when I saw a place with Gyutan ice cream that also sells chocolate bananas. Sigh. All right, sorry about that. I should get back to asking around about Natsume.
Okay. Yeah, so hot. Japanese sweet shop. Welcome. Oh, restores 30 HP. Oh, and cures fear, rage, and that's just 30 HP. Let's get one each of these two.
That be all?
To get the most success as a streamer, you must be topped by a large ball. It's the only way.
Crap.
Boo.
Ah! I'm looking around to see if I have anything roughly ball-like. I don't see anything. I'll try next time to have a ball. Oh, I'm gonna have a ball. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. Skeptical. Oh, I thought you were Makoto for a second. I thought she followed me to a pineapple shop. Hey there, pal. Interested in trying some chilled pineapple?
Welcome.
SP. Can we buy a few of these? I'll buy 3 chilled pineapples.
It's all yours.
Thank you. Come again? All right. Okay, where are the other shops? There's another shop. They're lining the stalls here. Chocolate banana shop. Would you like some chocolate bananas? They're so sweet and delicious. 30 HP now. I don't need HP. Who needs HP? Oh, the game is lagging. Oh, the game is freezing. General store. Welcome, huh? Ango Natsume. Of course I know him. He seems to like our products. A lot of his fans give them to him as a gift. They sell like hotcakes, I tell ya. And it's all thanks to Natsume. But just between you and me, and I'm honestly kind of worried about how much money the fans are spending on all his stuff.
That's not unlike what was happening with Alice. She had fans pouring in abnormal amounts of money, too.
Care to buy something? Yes. Oh, there we go. A Chazukemaru charm or a Masamune patch. A keychain popular local what do they? Oh, the effect plus 20 SP.
We recommend.
Yes, buy one of those.
Thank you for your
And
business.
agility plus 4. Sure, we'll buy one of each.
Please take until you return.
Thank you. Hi, Yusuke. I'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm doing important things. I'm shopping everywhere. Yakisoba, delicious yakisoba here for a great price. Come and get some. Packed yakisoba. No, I don't need that. Get out of here. Wait, what's over here? Another shop. Local supermarket. Hello, we've got fresh ingredients in stock. They're delicious. Oh, this is for cooking. Do you have any recipes? I don't want to cook. I do not want to cook. I want to actively avoid cooking. I want to cook so little as to my detriment. Big Bang Burger! There's no day or night in space. Would you like to try the Gyutan Burger? Only available for a limited time. Big Bang Burger. These are all HP stuff. Oh, what's up at the bottom? Applies Matarugaya.
Have you decided?
In fact, let's buy one of those. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, the game is really lagging here. Oh crap! We're almost to the 2.5 hour mark, by the way. So now is a good time to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions over on Twitch. Just saying. Okay, so now we can talk to our friends. Yusuke.
Something is amiss.
Look, Logan! That general store over there is unusually packed with female customers. Perhaps it's just my imagination, but their eyes seem hollow.
Hollow, kind of like Hollow Knight. That's a game I should try playing. Probably won't stream it because I don't think that'd be fun to watch, but...
The store owners were real surprised to learn who Haru's family is. At first, they were all stiff and nervous, but Haru's too warm for anyone to keep that up long. She had him singing in no time. It was crazy to see how many people treat the upper crust, let alone Haru's ability to get him to stop. She's so amazing.
What do you think, Haru?
My.
Oh, hello. I've been asking around the shops here. Apparently, Sendai's in the middle of Natsume fever. Apparently, it's even affecting some of the shop staff. I overheard some complaints that it's getting bad for business. People no call, no showing, or even ditching their shifts partway through to pick up more copies of Natsume's book.
Could it be?
Could their hearts have been changed? Oh, I nearly forgot. When I told one of the local restaurant owners that I was on a trip with my friends, he gave me this. It's a hamburger from a local chain using only local ingredients. They said it's very good. Gyutan Burger. Oh wait, what's this calculator looking? Oh, it's vending machines. Okay, check the vending machine real quick. You gonna get something to drink? Yes, we gotta get some SP items. Okay, so now we can talk to people. I want to double back to the guy that was in the hat up before, who was all grumbling, because I'm sure this is probably the last area we need to go. I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. And I'm gonna read some more in the chat while we're doing this. Oh, but hang on, I need to scroll in the chat, because hang on. There we go. Crystal says, heck yeah. Quiggett says, dang, Crystal, you're learning command spells. Quiggett says, Ichino say, my beloved. Quiggett says, have castles and oak to thank for teaching me the counter spells. Quiggett says, Ichi no say. Timestamp 1 hour, 29 minutes. I'm back to being like an hour behind. How you doing, Grumbleman? Why do this to me, my honey pie? We swore our love to each other here. You told me how special I was to you, so why? What did I do wrong? Is your honey pie around here? Okay, so that was it. He's just sad. Probably unrelated to it. It is interesting, though, that the first one was like having guys dump their girlfriends, and now this one has girls dumping their boyfriend, their guy friends. Can I go down this way?
Wait, please hold on.
Where would you like to go? You should take these stairs on the other side if you want to go down to the shopping arcade. Okay. We'll finish talking to... I see some... I thought I saw some mumbling here. So it's got to be someone we got to look for... Oh, it's this person. That's right. It was Skeptical Woman. Hey, Skeptical Woman. Oh, you want to know about Ongo Natsume? You and the rest of society. Everyone's talking about him lately, and it makes me sick. Pretentious jerks like that are always hiding something. I heard business has been good lately, thanks to all that Natsume gift merch. People need to wake up. There are plenty of other good authors out there. Game, don't freeze. Don't freeze on me, game. There's so many people, though.
Oh, that just got me up to 66. Is there other mumbling? Mumble, mumble, grumble, mumble. Oh, I think I saw some. There's some murmur. Some murmur right here. Murmur, listen in. Look at this. Bookworm deleted her social media account. Isn't Bookworm that author you really like? She's been putting out a lot of work lately. Maybe she got depressed. Her last post did mention how she's tired of trying to make her voice heard in a vacuum. Do you think Ango Natsume is the curse? Have you read Ango's book? The story and the dialogue, it's so similar to what Bookworm would do. Oh, so is he maybe stealing this other person's ideas? Hey, be careful. Oh, short-haired girl. She's in love with the Maverick. Hey, be careful! We're talking about Sogo Natsume's grandson here! You'll get flamed if you talk about him carelessly.
Hey, did you hear that? She seemed suspicious of Ango Natsume stealing other people's work. I wonder if it's true or just some rumor. Oh, 100%! Oh, investigation complete.
All right.
We got plenty of intel now. I'd say it's safe to call it quits. Remember Natsume's autograph session we heard about? This is our chance to see him in person. Let's do some first-party reconnaissance.
I'm gonna do some first-party chat reading because I'm an hour behind in the chat. Doc says, like the guy from Ace Attorney. Quicken says, oh, I know why Logan thinks his voice familiar. I'm making a VA fact message right now. Quicken said, Logan, I'm looking up the VA up and the Japanese VA too. Chris said Zack, as in Aether from Genshin Impact, and Tanjiro. Chris said Tanjiro Logan. Knew Logan would know that, laughing. There's Queen Katie's fact. Crystal says Fuyuhiko. Crystal says Aguilar. Quiggy says, the heart attack I had reading Daisuke's VA rolls, man. Crystal says, I'm going to spam for real commands like 4 times because Ryuji has been saying it again and again. Let's see, and then Crystal says, play it. Queen Katie says, I'm willing to do it Discord style. Vero says, yes, I want Haru to be happy as long as she doesn't appear uncomfortable with someone approaching who doesn't know how to take no. Oak says, as a nerd, I appreciate that Logan knows microphone technique of pointing the mic at the center of your mouth and talking forward so it doesn't plosive. I actually like plosive. It's actually probably bad for the microphone. I shouldn't do that. I was like trying to pop my P's, like at the end of the word, like saying plop, plop, like that. Joker says, Cafe Blue. How you doing, Joker? Quicken says, Futaba has a Featherman poster on the upper bar. Oh, did she? I need to keep an eye out for that. I still didn't find out where that sound was coming before. I think it was over in the Porto Palace place or whatever. Quicken said, that's correct. The Rice Krispie treats never had them at all. I got the ones with chocolate pieces on top of them. It blends so well perfectly together. Oak says, I think it might have been the day after this day, actually. I just know it was around this point. I gave up talking to people around the city, although it should be mentioned that I played Strikers before I actually played P5 or even Royal because they weren't ported to Switch or PC at that point. Oh, so like, this must have been kind of confusing. Did that spoil stuff for Persona 5 for you though? Crystal said, what are Rice Krispies? Oh, have you never had it? It's a breakfast cereal. It's basically just puffed rice. The regular plain Rice Krispies are kind of plain. In my opinion, you gotta like sprinkle sugar on them or maybe put some marshmallow bits in or something like that, or sliced banana or something like that. But they're really good and they come with like, in other varieties, like Cocoa Krispies, so they're all chocolate flavored. That's one of my favorite breakfast cereals. But a lot of people make rice cream treats, which are where you mix them up with basically like melted marshmallow goo and make bars out of them. They're like a classic snack for kids. Vera said Mars bars are really heavy on their own in my opinion, but using the melted bar as toppings is pretty good. Tiff says I wouldn't eat Mars. That's a planet. Also, Mars has a very high concentration of iron oxide in its soil, which is just kind of a fancy way of saying it's very rusty. So that'd be bad for you, Tiff. That's why Mars is red, in fact, because of all the iron oxide. It's not because of heat or anything. It's a very cold planet, but it's very rusty. Oak says, I wanted to play Persona 5 so bad, but they refused to port it for so long. I watched the anime before playing the game, and I played Strikers before the other games because it was ported to Switch first. Wasn't the anime for 5 really bad or something? Vera said to Tiff, too late, my tummy is Mars shapes. Frulzy with another clip. Let's load this clip up, then I will check the YouTube chat and we will get back to the game. I promise. I gotta try and catch up.
Well,
okay, hang on. This clip posted by Frulzy is just titled clip. It looks like it's a little bit older, but let's see what this is.
I still owe you for taking me under your wing.
Is this the one Dermo made? Code for something? Oh crap, is this?
Do whatever you require.
Yeah, that sounds like they're not talking about job stuff anymore.
Keep at it until you get to the bottom of this case.
Okay, they're definitely not talking about job stuff anymore. He is getting to the bottom.
Well,
the bottom.
I owe you for taking me under your wing.
Oh, and loops back around. Thank you very much for the clip. Frulzy for posting, and I assume that was Dermo. Oh yeah, Frulzy said, since Dermo was on YouTube, doesn't have Twitch, I'm posting this for them. Well, thank you both, Frulzy and Dermo. I gotta catch up a bit more. Let me read a couple more comments. Quiggy said, think rice, but cereal, there you go. They're the bomb, but I tried the marshmallow bars for the first time this week. Double bomb. Joker says, I want to have a roadhouse like the Phantom Thieves. Quiggy said, of course you can play it off stream, even though I want to see your first reaction to some of the patterns, which I'm up for a Discord thing. But yeah, you can play it. You can even like practice it in the Japanese version, then show off the English patched version for us. Oh crap, that reminds me, Frulzy, I was gonna ask you. Because did you, crap, was it in a DM? I need to check if it was a DM or just a post. You had told me, I copied down into a text file, but I can't find where I put it, what the name of that English patch was. And I need to find it. Can you give it to me so I can like copy it down again? I'm so sorry, Frulzy. And another timestamp, 1:58. Okay, now I'm only about 35 minutes behind. And Quiggy said, just realized, did Ichino say's VA facts get pinned? Crystal says, sounds yummy. Quiggy says, no, not the lag as he was reading it. Bumbo says, lag. Crystal says, MLB in class of 09 is crazy. Quiggy said, Vice is like trying to say white, but German. Yes, like Vite, like that. Oak says, yeah, it lagged, but I think it's good now. Quiggy said, yeah, we're good on the lag now, but I'm mad it happened right as Logan is reading the Satan part of the VA fact, lol. Crystal says, and then Crystal says, freaking Satan. Yeah, freaking Satan indeed. I did say I'd look at a few YouTube comments here. Oh crap, it scrolled down and I gotta find where I was. Frulzy says, I think it mimics a brick phone with the fat speaker and antenna. Derma says, the two desires, lust and book. Well, I mean, yeah. It's the passions of the body and the passions of the mind. Derma says, the victims cursed to forever read subpar literature. What a fate. Crystal says, nah, YouTube doesn't let you put spaces on links when you're just a viewer. Aw. Says they smart to not put that. Frulzy says, good thing Twitch allows YouTube clips. Brian says, what the time is? What did I miss? I don't know, because I'm so far behind in chat. We've probably just been talking to randos on the street here to gather intel about Natsume. Brian. Fruzzy says, I think probably a Twitch clip. What on earth is honk, shoo, me, me, me? It's like cartoony snoring sounds. It's supposed to mimic, honk, shoo, me, me, me is supposed to mimic, me, 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 me. It's like the cartoonish snoring you would get from old Three Stooges things, where you'd have like Larry, Moe, and Curly, and each of them would do part of the snore. It's like Moe would do the, and then Larry would do, and then Curly would do, me, 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 me. I think that's where it's from. Crystal says, honk, shoo, me, 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 me. Brian says, Demon Slayer. Frulzy says, honk, shoo, me, 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 me. Derma says, wake me up when September ends. And so I guess August. Frulzy says, well, you can wake me up before you go. Derma says, nice. I want it to be known whenever Oak is brought up, I picture Professor Oak from Pokemon. Oak, do you own a lab coat? Frulzy says, as we come close to the stream ending, I remind all viewers to use YouTube's new hype function to boost the soon-to-be VOD in the algorithm after it ends. Only works on mobile. Thank you, Frulzy. Frulzy, maybe I should mod you as well. Maybe we should create some more mods. Maybe I should have an army of moderators so that we can have a command about the hype thing, because I keep forgetting about that. But thank you very much, Frulzy. All right, we will play some more.
Remember Natsume's autograph session we heard about? This is our chance to see him in person. Let's do some first-party reconnaissance.
Let's indeed. I'm not done seeing the sights. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say I'm not done so I can save.
All right, then.
I get that. Once you're ready, let's head over to the signing.
I just want to save.
Now then.
Because I don't know if we're gonna launch into cutscene heck. And if we do, and if the cutscene is over a half hour, I want to be able to cut it early, you know? But now I just need to run back, but that's okay, because I can read some chat while I'm doing that. Joker says, Twitch have techniques problems, ultimately. It's not fault of Logan, guys. Queen said, yeah, let's blame Satan for that. Crystal says, welcome in, Joker. Oak says, hello, Joker, from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Joker says, hi, Oak, haha. Oak says, Yusuke just wants to make sure his 2 lobster wives get enough room and are happy. And Joker says, sleep, because it's night. It's like the logic behind because bread tastes better than key. Oh, is this the line for the autograph? Examine department store. There we are. Porto, Ango Natsume's autograph event.
That smug bastard's being promoted all over the place.
Maybe don't say this.
Going insane.
Maybe don't say this loudly in a group of people when we've learned online they will beat people half to death.
That's quite a crowd for a book signing.
Oh, there's so many people. I think I'm gonna throw up.
It's okay, Futaba. Just throw up on the people.
Is he gonna give out his keyword for Emma and change everyone's hearts like Alice did?
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's how we do it. I bet. Yeah, probably.
We should keep an eye on him for now.
Natsume-san, I just wanted to say thank you for putting out such wonderful work all the time.
So I wonder what his keyword's gonna be. So Alice obviously had an Alice in Wonderland theme. Because his book is titled, was it Prince of Darkness or something? Maybe it's gonna have like a dark, supernatural, young adult romance, fiction type of a vibe to it. It's gonna be like a vampire thing. Maybe it'll be like blood or something like that, or apple.
I was so touched by your book. I ended up buying 50 copies.
Yeah, well, I bought 100. Some to read, some to collect, some to give out, and some to...
Some to what? What are you doing with the other copies?
My goodness. Thank you. I'm flattered.
Reading your book somehow gives me hope, courage to keep going. I won't rest until each and every one of my friends knows about your book.
Yeah, this is starting to sound more like a cult here.
Well, I have said that I want my book to reach as many people as possible.
It's like he's trying to hand it. Well, what's that Scientology book? The one about like Thetans and Xenu and stuff.
I can't help but feel guilty, though. Be sure you don't overdo it.
No, it's okay. I'm helping you because I want to.
I heard the reason he started writing novels was for this poor girl who's bedridden in the hospital.
Aww.
Supposedly, he wanted her to keep fighting so she could one day see him finish his novel.
Not fighting the disease. She was a professional boxer, but like being in the hospital kind of got in the way of that.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. He's just so compassionate. It's like he's a saint.
I know, that story alone's enough to make me cry. I guess even real life is like a novel sometimes. We have to tell the whole world about Ango Natsume's good deeds.
Okay. The book signing concluded, and Natsume and his fans left. Didn't we like get up to the front so we can get his keyword? He'd probably recognize us though, I suppose.
I'd expected as much, but he's really popular.
We should have taken that copy of the book from him. I bet he had the keyword like written in the inside flap or something.
Do you think that bit about the girl in the hospital is for real?
I think Ryuji thinks it's for real.
Dude didn't seem like the type, if you ask me.
I don't think Natsume said anything resembling a keyword.
Could it be because he really isn't a monarch? Or perhaps he's just being careful.
If he is the monarch, maybe everyone here's already had their hearts changed.
Maybe the keyword is in the book. Maybe there's like some special word. Although I guess I would need instructions to use it for the Emma app though.
Meaning he wouldn't need to give out his keyword. Hey, Inari, what's that you've been reading?
Porn. News.
Ango Natsume's novel, Prince of Nightmares.
Oh, it's so tiny.
Inari? You actually bought that thing?
Why? Are you a fan? Can I read it when you're done?
Yes, I suppose that's fine.
Yay.
I was just curious as to whether or not the book was truly deserving of the fervent praise it's received.
Well, how is it? Is it good?
How should I put it? For any creative work, one should be able to feel some sense of its creator's passion. No matter how crude or unrefined the work may be, there should always be some sort of spark present to those engaging with it. I'm not terribly well versed in the literary arts, but I feel nothing when reading this book. The sentences are formed well enough, but what's here is shockingly hollow. It's as if these words have been taken from someone else and given the most bare minimum coat of paint possible.
Taken from that bookworm lady.
Let me see. Oh, wow. This line here is lifted from an anime from 2 years ago. The words got changed a bit, but that's definitely it. Sneaky.
Yeah, so he's a plagiarist. Oh, I gotta read some more in the chat. I'm still so far behind. Oak says, yes, exactly. Oh, I gotta scroll. Joga says, I need to Sophia in my phone. I'd love like an app that has an adorable little anime girl. Didn't like Twitter try that with their Grok? AI. Didn't they turn Grok into, like, basically Misa from Death Note? Oak says, this song goes crazy. Oh, don't worry, I remember everyone here, just not the nerd in the corner. I couldn't see him enough, so I forgot because I never developed object permanence. Joker says, a good track. Yusuke is hentai. Oak says, the Strikers OST is even more jazz than P5, and I love it. Crystal says, all I see are pink. Joker says, Ryuji don't know of Japanese history. Oak says, I'm so sleepy. Queen says, phew, just finished writing down VA facts for the rest of the new characters in this game. Why is there so many pink kimono girls? Joker says, where are the arcade? It was a shopping arcade, not a video game arcade. Timestamp 2:29. Yeah, okay. Wait, 2:29, look at that. I'm 15 minutes behind. I'm getting caught up. And Queen said, BRB nabbing ice cream. Crystal said, get that ice cream, Katie. Don't choke on it. Let me take a look over at YouTube. Let's see. Dermo says, fun fact, that's not just a game thing. Women just dematerialize when Logan approaches them. That is true. That is part of the problem. When they don't dematerialize, they're also just like, ugh, But that does happen. Dermo. Frulzy says, whoa. Dermo says, complains about how hard it is to avoid eating sweets. Logan buys a bunch of sweets in front of her. Oh, and then we have this random message from YouTube saying, why is it saying this? Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Did somebody try to dox themselves? Frulzy said, teamwork. The patch is called TH crap. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna copy this down right now. And I'm going to save a new file with this so I will not forget it. So thank you very much, Frulzy. And there we go. So I should be able to just like Google that and find that, I assume, yeah? Dermot says, teamwork. Frulzy says, it should create the TH10exe file in the TH crap folder, which will be how to play the English version of the Toho game. You know what? I'm going to copy that whole instruction down as well. I'm sure you probably told it to me before, but I just want to make sure that I don't mess this up. So thank you very much, Frulzy. I really, really appreciate that. And there we go, and save there. Thank you. And Derma says, quote, you don't get rich creating fiction. If you want money, you create a religion. The creator of Scientology, who was a sci-fi author. Yeah, L. Ron Hubbard was his name, because he was the author of Battlefield Earth, right? I think. Oh, hang on. I am almost caught up to Twitch chat as well. I think we can probably turn off slow mode over there right now. Slow mode? I don't know. I'll leave like a 3-second slow mode on. There. But there we go. I'm so close to catching up, which makes sense. We're like 15 minutes away from the 3-hour mark, so last call for raid suggestions.
I think I've seen this one before too. And this one. Sheesh. This one too. Wait. Is this whole book just a bunch of stuff he ripped off and strung together? If the original writers, or worse, their fans, ever saw this, there'd be a frickin' riot online.
I can't possibly fathom how such a fraudulent piece of work garnered this much praise. That is, unless the fans had their desires stolen.
I kind of wonder if each of the jail monarchs are going to kind of mirror the Persona 5 base game Palace Rulers in some way, because in a way, Alice was sort of similar to Kamoshida in that she was abusive to members of the opposite sex that she was attracted to. Although Kamoshida was also, I guess, physically abusive to the members of his track team. So maybe not, but this does feel like it mirrors Madarame a little bit, in that you have someone in an artistic field taking credit for other people's work. It's the power to change hearts. There's no mistaking it. I'll just say it's the power to change hearts.
With all that we know now, it's safe to say there's definitely something going on here.
If only we knew the keyword, we can investigate the jail for ourselves.
Think we should ask some of his fans? They've all had their desires taken, right?
If this is anything like the situation in Shibuya, I doubt they'll tell us anything.
Guess we're kinda stuck then. Have we heard anything from Gramps yet?
He said he'd be here by tonight. Maybe he learned something.
Oh, hey, we're gonna have another Zenkichi hangout scene.
All right, then. I guess we should go ahead and wait for Inspector Hasagawa, then.
Not our heads. Walk off screen.
Hold on.
What? Why me?
Why do you think Natsume wrote this novel?
Why could you not have asked this in front of everybody? Why did this require a private conversation? For money? For fame? I have no clue. I'm gonna say for fame. He seems to really be relishing that.
No. Somehow I don't believe that's the case.
Do you think the dying girl in the hospital story is true? Do you think it started... Oh, maybe it's gonna be kind of like Alice originally had kind of a sympathetic reason, is that she was being bullied. He's gonna have one that there was a girl he was trying to help, and then he let it get to his head? Go to his head?
No matter how much praise your work receives, if it was built on the backs of others, then you cannot truly call that praise your own. Those compliments will surely ring empty. That is why I don't understand. What was he thinking when he wrote this novel?
What are you two doing? Let's get going.
I don't know. Yusuke should have been saying this in front of everybody, Makoto. Blame him.
My apologies. It wasn't my intention to hold you up. Let's be off.
When you held me up, it wasn't your intention to hold me up? What is wrong with you, Yusuke? We're not friends anymore. Goodbye forever. Noon. Night. Let's see, Oak says, I don't think the P5 anime was as bad as people claim. It definitely wasn't good. It was just a very boring adaptation. It added nothing.
Pretty nice ride you've got here.
Added nothing and just provided a worse version of experiencing P5.
And I gotta say, I didn't expect Sendai to be on the agenda. How'd you know there was a jail here?
Well, about that.
I smelled it.
I'm glad that, like, Sophia isn't keeping secrets from this guy. Even though he told his boss, or maybe she had already left the room, he told us, the viewer, that he plans to use us and possibly betray us. Oh, and hang on, somebody had said before, you're right. There is a Featherman poster up here. That's adorable. I like that this is just like the Futaba Nook, that it's got all these books and everything like that, and a little fan.
You smelled it?
Yep. You know what that means then, Kichi? She dealt it.
Anyways,
This is a part joke, Makoto.
Have you learned anything new?
Yeah, it's... Makoto, don't gloss over this. Let's enjoy life, please.
Ah, yes. Ango Natsume, right? Yeah, he's suspicious, all right. His book's been selling like crazy, but only here in Sendai. Most of the other stuff I've heard lines up with what you guys told me. Anyhow, I did some asking around, and here's what I found. Apparently, everyone in Natsume's little fan club becomes friends with him through Emma.
Yeah.
And once that happens, they start buying his book any and every chance they get. Some even go into debt because of it.
You know, if you wanted to maximize the number of people who have his friend code word, maybe he posts it online. Have we checked, like, his social media?
Any of this sound familiar?
It's just like what happened with Alice.
He might have different methods from Alice Hiragi, but I'm almost certain Natsume's using the same power.
In that case, we really need to get our hands on his keyword.
Can't we just nab the shithead and make him cough it up?
Yeah!
Ugh, do that? And I would have to arrest you for assault.
How about you do it then? Then we'll have to arrest you for assault.
You can ramble on about the jails all you want. Best case scenario is you getting dragged off to a mental institution.
What if we just take everybody in the metaverse? Like, seriously, if we didn't keep this secret, if we just showed it to everybody, drag some reporters in there, bring some cameras, you know, this is easily provable.
Yeah, right.
Well, we're phantom thieves, so going at it directly's not preferred anyway.
Ah, there goes Beauty Thief. Always trying to be elegant and subtle and stuff.
Beauty what?
It's his name. Call her that, bro. Beauty Thief! She's talking about Haru. No, it's Beauty Thief. That is her name. Beauty Thief. Beauty Thief.
My name is Beauty Thief.
I see. She's really calling herself that?
No, we call her that. She calls herself I and me.
Getting back on track, we gotta think of a way to get that keyword.
That's where I come in. You better thank me for this later.
Come on, this shouldn't be that difficult. His whole evil plan or whatever revolves around disseminating this keyword.
Or what?
Natsume's holding a party tonight in celebration of Prince of Nightmares, passing over 1 million in sales. And I just happen to have enough invitations for all of you.
Hey, fancy.
Which means...
We're crashing a party?
Hey, that sounds fun as hell, don't you think?
I'm on board, yeah. This is our chance. I don't have anything to wear. Where'd you get those? Yeah, I don't have anything to wear, bro. What am I gonna do? I know.
Nobody's gonna care what you're wearing. Just pretend you work in the industry or something.
No, I'm literally not wearing anything. I'm burning these clothes in about an hour.
So, what do you think? Glad we struck a deal?
You did pretty good, Gramps.
Yeah, Yeah, nice one, Gramps.
He's gonna be like, can you go back to just calling me Unc instead? An uncle is preferable to Gramps.
I must admit, I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Gramps.
Why are you still doing this? I thought we were friends.
Yeah.
No, okay. We don't need to have every single one of you take turns calling me Gramps.
I knew we could count on you, Gramps, son.
Okay, you know, that makes it even worse, adding the honorific.
Come on, guys. At least call me by my name.
Don't feel bad, Gramps.
Oh, you know what? It's adorable when you do it, Sophia. Yay. Party venue, Prince of Nightmares, 1 million
Thank you all
sold
very
celebration.
much for coming today.
Thank you, Natsume. I'm going to read a couple comments in the chat. I think I'm going to be able to fully catch up in the chat. We're going to be doing it slightly before the 3-hour mark from the looks of things. Queen said, don't worry, he hasn't made me choke in over a year. Crap, I'm not doing my job properly. I'm sorry, Queen Katie. This stream needs to be a danger to your life. Oak says, I'm so sleepy, honestly think I have to leave early tonight. No! I am sorry. I will watch the VOD, but thank you for the very micro bang stream. It made me smile. Good night, Oak. Totally understandable. I mean, we are like 5.5 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. So you made it almost there, Oak. Sleep well. Queen Katie said, captions because bread tastes better than key. That is word for word what I said, Queen Katie. Because bread tastes better. You've seen that Ace Attorney meme of like Gumshoe. I think it wasn't originally Ace Attorney, but they did it with Gumshoe, where it's like the whole thing is the guy is what is it? The guy's in jail and he can reach either for the bread or for the key, and he reaches for the bread instead. It's like, why does he do that? It's like, because bread tastes better than key. Anyway, Quigita said, if Logan still has trouble patching the Toho game, definitely ping me in the Discord and I can boop up to help. Well, thank you, Queen Katie. I appreciate that. Queen Katie says, my man, we saw your man. I hope that the manliness of Gramps-san Zenkichi was everything that you hoped it would be. And Crystal with some raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Crystal. I will copy these over into my text file right now, because we are actually very close to needing to do this. Hopefully we'll still have enough people for a raid. I do feel like in the last like 20 minutes or so, and maybe more people have been going to sleep. Maybe it's because the school year has started. Summer is sadly over now. That it's got a little bit sleepier here, but we'll see if we have enough people for a raid. So thank you very much, Crystal. Quigate says, my man, now with exclamation points and in all caps. Joker says, Zenkichi is a fan. And then Grandpa. I mean, I guess even Grandpa would be like, actually, which is more insulting, Gramps or Grandpa? I guess maybe Gramps is more endearing. So maybe Grandpa like just outright says that you're going out of your way to try and call someone an old man. Quiggy says Gramps with a heart. So to be fair, I've never seen that meme. There we go. 2 hours, 56 minutes, and 22 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Yeah. But that meme, Quiggy says, somebody posted it in the Discord in the Ace Attorney channel ages ago because there was a Gumshoe version of it. Let me take a look over at the YouTube chat. Frozy says, I think the notice shows up periodically as a warning. That's interesting. It's like the first time I've seen it. But maybe YouTube just hasn't been worried about me doxing myself in a while. Dermo says, a book being many previously told tropes strung together in a slightly different form. Isn't that most stories? Like, there are only so many types of plot. Well, that kind of goes the whole there's nothing new under the sun way of looking at stuff. But there's a difference between, you know, everything's a variation of the same handful of old plots versus I am just going to flat out plagiarize and rip off things that people are saying. So it's moderation in all things, I think. Derma says, an amalgamation of other works which influences you is just how art is. I mean, that's how, like, new music genres come about, right? Derma says, I assume this is more blatant, but being derived from other works is not only common, but assured. And Foolsy says, it's when there's nothing but references that becomes a problem, no original twists. And I think that's what this guy's doing. Because look at this. Look at the face on this guy. That is the face of a man who has never had an original thought in his life, right? And Dermo says, yeah. And over on Twitch, we do have one more comment. Oh, a couple more comments. Crystal says, Grandpa. Wait, no, we got a couple here. Queen Gator says, Gramps is casual. Grandpa is calling you old. Queen Gator says, Grandpa is more insulting because it gives you emphasis on the paw part, laughing. And Joker says, apologize, my sarcasm, guys. It's okay, Joker. And I got to breathe for a second. Hang on. There we go. It's okay, Joker. I appreciate it. So here's the question, chat. I do not know how long this cutscene is going to be. We are on the cusp
of the 3-hour mark. I feel like what we might be better off doing is, because I did save at the end of our random person investigation, maybe next stream, we ought to just reload that save, or maybe there's even an autosave going into this. I don't know. And maybe we ought to wind down just in case this is going to be like another hour-long thing, because we probably don't want to make too much of a habit of going like, you know, a half hour long every single time. So we can probably start to wrap things up fairly soon here. I can check out the raid suggestions that we've got. Also, if anyone is lurking, as I said, I know that for whatever reason, the last 20 minutes or so, you know what it probably was? Oh, hang on. Something's making noise here. Oh, there we go. Sorry. You know what it probably was? It probably was the fact that we did that investigation section, because that is like the most boring bit of gameplay that you can do in one of these things where you're just like randomly wandering around talking to people. So I'm going to blame that rather than myself, even though it's probably just as likely myself. But anyway, we're probably going to wind down a little bit. So yeah, if you're lurking, let me give you the rundown. The channel really quickly. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We are right now alternating between this game, Persona 5 Strikers, and we just started the 100-line Last Defense Academy, which I'm enjoying. It's a tactical RPG / visual novel from the makers of Danganronpa and the Zero Escape and AI, the Somnium Files games. So I don't know, I think it looks pretty interesting. So that means tomorrow is a Wednesday. No stream on Wednesday. The next stream is going to be then on Thursday. There we go. I can talk. I can do things. Let me do this in case Crystal already hasn't. I'm going to post the link tree both on YouTube and on Twitch so that you can see that for anyone who might still be lurking out there. That includes all of our social media, Discord invite, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, just everything that people might be potentially interested in. So feel free to check that out as you see fit. We are going to start populating a raid here in just a moment. There we go. And here's our raid message, so we can copy that over to the clipboard. And there we go. We'll see if we get enough people for a raid. Quickita said, yeah, I know what happens in this cutscene. We can just call the cliffhanger and do it again next stream. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Crystal said, it's okay, Grandpa / Jake. Quickita said, captions, Dong and Rampa. Well, and that's the thing what the game was originally called. Crystal says, shush. And Crystal, Mrs. Vera. I miss Vera too. At least Vera was able to pop in while packing. I hope the move is going well. Joker says, good night, Logan, a little heart. Good night, Joker. Over on YouTube, Derma says, he's in a permanent smug phase. Good night. Answer says, I really hate Natsume's face. It's too smug. Yuck. I actually like a lot of people's smug faces if it's earned. His does not feel earned. Fruzley says, remember to hype the stream, everybody. Oh yeah, if you're on YouTube, I think it's just mobile still. Hype it if you want to. I don't ever want to be one of those guys who's like, make sure that you click subscribe and smash the bell or whatever. It's if you want to. I would appreciate it, but it is entirely up to all of you. Queen said, thank you for the very Gramps stream. Crystal with an emote. Yes, I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll see you back on Thursday for some 100-line, and Friday we're going to pick up with this cutscene here, see where it's going. You guys are the best community. I don't know what I ever did to deserve you guys. All of you are wonderful and amazing. Love and appreciate you. Have a good night. See you next time. For everyone on Twitch, enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. And over on YouTube, Answer says, good night, y'all. Sleep well or be awake well. Yeah, whatever you do, just do it well. But yes, you guys are awesome on YouTube as well. Love and appreciate all of you also. So for those on YouTube and those watching the VOD, good night as well.